Good evening, everybody. We are live. With me here, I have our good friend Gambles. How's it going?
Oh, I am great. Another lovely OKSL Thursday journey.
Absolutely, and of course, this Thursday we are playing a Guilty Gear with now Bedman.
Yeah, Bedman is ready to rock.
Any known Bedman enjoyers?
We got Necriotic if he eventually gets here.
That's fair. Good call out there. We'll delay that one as much as possible, obviously. So yes, you yourself not a bed enjoyer, I understand.
Yeah, I love my bed, but this bed is not fun. It is fair. A visual nightmare. It's not fun to move, but he's got some sauce. He's got some pressure that seems insane if you get it started.
Yeah, no, I'm sure. That's kind of, incidentally, the character design looks really cool, but it's one of the first things that I noticed as well was, does Delilah have to be in the foreground all the time? You know, it's one of those things where you're like, lore-wise, yes, that makes sense, but...
Well, she could be in the background for lore. But it's very clearly and intentionally designed to be that way. It's just not great design, in my opinion.
It's the game is already rather like visually intense in certain situations, right? And and I don't think that doesn't help. But either way, it looks like a cool character. So I'm hoping we do get to how as a Street Fighter V ranked monster, but also a tower monster. As I understand, has Bedman been common in the tower, or
I've seen a few Bedmans here and there. They're not uncommon, but I think when you release a big body character that has a weird design, it's not exactly going to be the most popular.
Yeah, that's fair. How would you say Bedman kind of falls into the popularity of Guilty Gear as a whole? Like, I know there's obviously more popular characters, but I think Bedman was pretty well loved.
I think Bedman was enjoyed. He was kind of like the black sheep, so to speak, of Zard, because he had like the 8-way air dash, and he doesn't have a traditional like step dash or a sprint. He has like a parry dash. So that. Oh,
I see.
Yeah, that's interesting. But he was enjoyed, and I think people liked the character a lot. And it's a story character, so people are happy to see it, more or less.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and of course a big body, and that means you're going to be doing a lot of blocking in this game for sure.
Yeah. But also, like aside from Delilah being in the mix of him being on the screen, it's like a visual like he is just messy to look at.
Yeah,
he's a broken down bed.
Yeah, that's fair. Not as much the standard sort of torso, 2 legs, 2 arms kind of design, right? So.
Yeah, and the moves are just hard to kind of tell what they are in general.
Makes sense. All right, our contestants have entered the arena. We have Seraphist versus TailsDaFox. Let's get it going. Viken May. Oh, I thought Tails was a Potemkin player.
Tails was a Potemkin player, has seen the error of his ways, and has decided to switch to May.
They all see the light eventually, don't they?
Yeah, Potemkin makes you really work.
And Tails saying, no, we're not dealing with that, but still finds himself on the receiving end of some tatami mats there.
Absolutely. Ooh, what a combo. Right to the corner, but we got some nice mashing from Tails, unfortunately gonna get punished for it.
Good run-up grab, very bold. Another one, why not?
Oh, a little wake up, or jabs on the wake up. Ooh, misses. I assume that was supposed to be a dolphin input there.
But the back throw will do it. Mr. Dolphin is the flash kick input?
It is both a flash kick input and a sonic boom input.
So, sorry. Yeah, gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, it's both are charged inputs.
Yeah.
Because you got the horizontal and the vertical one.
Right.
But although losing the first round, Seraphist still doing his best to try and keep himself in there.
Yeah, absolutely. And Seraphist, getting thrown a bit too much in that first round there for some decent damage, but on the offensive, but losing a lot of life. Forced to burst there.
Ooh, gets the gun super, but trades. Just a sliver of life, and the 3K will take the game.
Catches the toes. That hurts too, because I don't think Biken's wearing close-it-off footwear, so...
No, definitely wearing sandals.
All right, first game going to TailsDaFox. Very nice. The May is cooking. It's always the one thing about Guilty Gear that it's always surprising to me that supers, very few supers are invulnerable, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Trade, like they'll trade and stuff. So
there are surprisingly there are some supers that like don't look or they look invincible but aren't. Bridget super, for example, where she does the yo-yo fling, is not invincible, even though it looks like it should.
Right.
Ooh. Just these strong counter hits coming in for Tails is really giving him a lot of life lead here.
Confident burst there. Tails knows he can finish this.
We'll see. That's not much help in 100 meter on each side.
A little bit of movement coming out.
A little bit of movement. Ooh, the burst doesn't want to lose this round. Block.
What is going to happen here?
Super.
I think we missed.
Both missed.
Oh, we had a PRC.
Oh no, Tails didn't. RC. Oh, now it's a rock, paper, scissors, and the low will catch the jump up.
Yeah. Guessing for their life there. Yeah, that was an interesting one. Tails, Seraphist with the wherewithal to get the PRC off and still get the punish on the whiffed dual super.
Yep. Ooh, but a whiffed grab into another grab. Little weird interaction there.
Hey, the second grab is +5, right? So
true.
They'll never expect it.
All right. Just some big buttons and neutral. The parry.
Yeah.
Coming in handy just a little bit. Gets Seraphist out of the corner, but I don't know. These May buttons are kind of doing good for Tails right now. He's just able to press May's good buttons and make it work.
Oh,
wake up super though.
Why not? Make him respect you.
Absolutely. You know, for a man who complains about wake up DP, he sure does love those reversal supers, that Tails guy.
Yeah, that's the logical conclusion of the wake up EX DP, right? Just now wake up super.
Which does a lot more damage.
Nice couple of light checks. The run-up grab knows that Seraphist is looking to backdash or backwalk some of that stuff there.
Absolutely. And the aerial super just block. I didn't have to jump. A little unfortunate there. Not going to be able to get a really great punish.
Then these throws are just killer.
Immediate burst. You like to see it. And the 5K into the 5D. Gonna seal that one. And something you're seeing here that Tails is doing is like he's not really doing crazy combos or anything too like over the top. He's just sticking to the good buttons like 3K, 5S, and all of that. And he's just able to take a lot with those buttons as well as the grabs coming in.
Yeah, absolutely. And when you've got that, when you've got them blocking like that, right? Your grabs can do a lot of good work for you there. So here we go, another one.
Again. Yep. 6P.
Grabs baseline damage in Guilty Gear or no?
I think they're standardized damage.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Oof.
Ooh.
Checks that, Mr. Dolphin.
Oh, but unfortunately gets hit by the JH and gonna get hit on the wake up too. I wonder what that was supposed to be. And again, 100 meter on deck. I'm not sure if Seraphist is missing his super here or if he's trying to grab. Really hard to say. Ooh. Gets the air dash with the horizontal dolphin, but gets counter hit. Seraphist trying his best, but again, the horizontal dolphin. Just
this run up on Oki and just continuing the pressure. Maybe looking for a counter there and gets caught? I don't know. Maybe it'll be a little bit more conservative when coming off the ground here.
Yeah. Once again, the air dashes are just getting caught by Tails' preemptive buttons, either horizontal dolphin or just some air move.
Yeah, this whole set has been quite grounded for the most part here. Now we're seeing a couple of shenanigans, obviously, as I say that.
J2H, I believe that is a little bit of a crazy tool, and unfortunately, Seraphist, not much life here. Trying to FD for his life. He has 50 meter on deck, but the dolphin coming out.
Going to catch that dolphin. All right, Tails taking that set 3-0 with the May. Very nicely done.
Well done by Tails, showing off that nice new shiny May. No longer that stinky Potemkin.
Now, yeah, that's fair. Although Potemkin, from a spectator perspective, very hype, obviously.
Yes. Potemkin's fun to watch, but I mean, when you gotta play against some strong players, it's not fun to play as, and it's not fun to play against either. If you're a weaker player to a strong Potemkin, it can be hard. Like, there's no one's having fun with Potemkin except the audience.
It's, spectator sport, I suppose.
I suppose that's true. We are esports. We are here for the fans.
All right. Our next set will be Cheese and Crackers versus Ashlynn.
Ooh, I do believe this will be the Chip versus Bridget. They were playing earlier today, just a little bit, so we'll see how this goes.
Wait, hold up. I thought Cheese was... Well, I suppose Cheese has been kind of looking for a new home. I believe they've played some Testament, right? Some other characters.
Yes, absolutely. Has been playing a little bit of both of these characters. Testament is what Cheese started off with, but is finding his home on the Chip.
Oh, nice DP there to get out of pressure. But Chip's good back throw. My word. Let's see what we get in the corner now. Bridget's so dangerous right here in this exact position.
Absolutely. The DP and the burst was spent by Cheese there, and Ashlynn took full advantage, evening up the life, but Cheese is, of course, playing Chip, so one hit can really seal the deal here, and this combo should kill.
Through the wall? Yeah, I think we're...
Oh no, he messed up the wall break!
So Ashlynn, second shot at the round here.
Absolutely, 50 meter on deck, but the far slash.
Yeah. That'll happen, but good showing there by both players, so it should be an exciting set.
Absolutely. Ooh, the 2H catching the JTK there.
And a decent follow-up in the air there, my word. Of course, this is Chip health, so doesn't need too much.
Look at that health bar on Cheese right now, less than a quarter, and the DP
it, right?
Yes, this should be it. I don't expect Cheese to burst here.
Very, very nice pickup by Ashlynn there with a perfect. That's a statement round.
That is a statement round. Something that Cheese does that I really like is that he doesn't spend his burst too early, especially when he's up around.
Right, situation.
Ooh, the command grab win.
Yeah, Ashlynn bursting out there. That could have been a whole Chip. Oh, but here we go. Ooh. Right back into it. Has to do it the old-fashioned way now. DP, maybe.
Ooh.
There we go. Can oftentimes get away with the DP like that against these overactive players, right? Especially like Chip.
Especially on Chip. I like the FD coming out from Ashlynn, trying to give herself some space to get away from Cheese.
Great patience there to not burn the DP again and just use the air dash to get over.
Yeah, the last hits of the DP, they're really coming in handy. In the run-up DP, Ashlynn was ready for it. But unfortunately, the combo's going to drop. But we get a little bit of chip damage. Should be safe. Just has to guess, but unfortunately.
And we went over the top. Cheese picking up that first game. These are some... this is a crazy set. This is a good one.
It is a really good and fun set. Very close game there. So we'll see what will happen in this game too. I'm sure Ashlynn will be able to make this a very interesting set. Maybe we get a great 5-gamer. That way Necriotic can show up on time.
Well, and we get a great set, and Ethan's there.
Yeah. That is the ideal situation, but the command grab's coming out strong. Ashlynn gets out of the corner with the counter hit to H now. Flying in. Grabs tonight are really showing their effectiveness. Unfortunate 2D there. Didn't quite get what she wanted. And now she's paying the price of a counter hit.
DP connecting there. Doesn't need much here. Going over. She's not converting fully. And the long buttons that Bridget has there to seal it.
Caught Cheese either moving forward or trying to jump there. Regardless. Seals the deal. Gets the round. Oh, these alpha blades. And again. Counter hit in the air is going to lead Ashlynn to a nice situation. These counter hit 2Hs are really coming in handy for her. Corner carry into the charge dust, but it is blocked.
Nice defense there. Yeah, absolutely. Thought she's quickly stand up to deal with that dust through the mirror. And he only needs one touch here, obviously, so looking good for Ashlynn.
Absolutely.
Be quite patient here now.
Yeah. I expect just nice patient play. Just going to put out a 5K or a 5P when she can and try and get the kill. Burst doesn't want to leave the round. But unfortunately, the red RC is going to come in, but it drops.
Just one button here. Both players know it.
No. But nothing much of a conversion there, and the command grab is going to seal the deal.
Yeah. But we still have a round to work with, so that isn't all lost for Ashlynn here. Of course, you'd want to take that, but you're still in this for sure. Starting off with some good conversions here. So, and Cheese fighting out of the corner, very nice.
Ooh. These dash up quick buttons like the 5K and the 2K from Cheese are really coming in handy. The wake up DP.
Yeah, this is chips are gonna press buttons, right? So I think that's a pretty safe bet to throw out some of these TPs.
Absolutely.
Nice air there. We're gonna get a full conversion. Burst, okay.
Ooh. Good burst. Ashlynn saves herself from the wall break. Both side 50 meters. There we go.
Command grab into the RC, into the 1-1.
Ashlynn not leaving her stick of butter unused. Gets the command grab. Hits that RC button. Well done. All right. Got ourselves a bit of a set here. We're going into game 3.
Absolutely. This is a great one. I think these characters too, like it doesn't feel like either one of these characters has a major advantage over the other, so definitely dangerous when Chip gets in, but Rich is able to utilize that DP to kind of keep it honest.
Yeah, it is definitely both sides are quick mosquito type characters, got a lot of mix, got a DP as well, both sides.
That's true, of course, yeah.
Ooh, doesn't spend the meter for the Kara cancel super there. Instead, opts for the RC, gets the continued pressure, and gonna get the wall break now. Continued pressure into the ruckus.
And that is, you are guessing for your life there, quite literally.
Absolutely, especially against Chip. He can do the lows, he can do the overheads, and they're all very quick now. Ooh. Run up DP hasn't found its mark this set yet, but I know he was landing a couple of those earlier.
Very nice by Ashlynn there. Opens Cheese up. This is gonna kill. There we go. 1-1 in rounds. Both contestants keeping it rather tight here.
And both contestants also almost have their burst back up. And since both of these characters are relatively low damage most of the time, barring some circumstances, we're gonna see their burst come up very quickly here.
Yep, burst on deck now. Spends it right away there for Ashlynn. Oh, gets caught there. Nice tech.
Well, but a counter hit back. These big counter hits from both sides. Ooh, Ashlynn expected a DP there for sure. Ooh, that is gonna...
it. Yeah, that's
it.
All right, Cheese picking up the third game to make that a 2-1. Now, is Ashlynn going to answer right back to make this 2-2? We'll see. The set's already been great, so we can only want more here.
I definitely expect Ashlynn to answer back. I mean, I think the sets between these two earlier in the evening were pretty even, so we'll see. We'll see if either one knows a little bit of the other.
Oh, definitely there. Both players with the same thought coming through.
Ooh, nice great patience
nice patience by Cheese there too.
But Ashlynn's health on this fourth game here is already very low in the first round. Great blocks.
Yeah, this is tough right here, but it is Chip, so that should be it here. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Very, very fast start from Cheese there. Setting themselves up for a set victory here. Nice.
Great 6P and immediate burst.
Yeah. Wants to keep the pressure high here.
These delay records are so scary. One hit and it can be a lot of health gone for the side of Ashlynn, but she's making this round work for her right now. Look at Cheese's health.
Yeah, pretty much looking at a one-touch situation here, so
yeah,
Ashlynn can definitely be patient. Ooh, nice call out on the air dash. Very nicely done.
All right, one round apiece. And it's, again, the same situation as last game. Both sides just barely have their burst, and we'll see who gets theirs first, who loses the most health. It's looking like Cheese right now.
Ooh, what a conversion here by Ashlynn. And on that chip health, it's going to do a grip.
Yep.
Okay, some air movement there by Cheese. As Ashlynn in the corner now, let's see what we're getting. Ashlynn escapes just like that.
Oh, Cheese trying to play in the air, but unfortunately gets himself killed.
And call yourself a prophet, because we are indeed in a 2-2 situation.
A nice game 5. Second set of the night. That's what you love to see. All right. Now it's anyone's game. It's a coin flip. Both sides have been playing extremely well to each other.
So we have a character swap here. Going back to the Testament. Maybe, the chip was definitely doing work, but
absolutely,
comfortability maybe?
Probably a little bit of familiarity and probably wants just that extra bit more health that Testament has over Chip. Testament being a mid-health character compared to Chip, the lowest health character in the game.
Sure, yeah. Able to contest bridges, longer buttons. Much better here.
But the change is not looking great too well. Cheese finding himself in a lot of pressure, but the 6P, it's so nasty.
The 6P into the projectile follow-up, very nice. Trying to Cheese covering their bases here in the air, on the ground. Oof, big counter hit.
Great conversion here from Ashlynn, but a little unfortunate on the Oki there. Cheese finding a far slash. This should be it. There we go.
Yeah, there's definitely fewer options for Testament here to check those dashes, right? On the yo-yo cart coming in.
Has some nice buttons like the 5K or the 6P, but unfortunately they're a little slow in this matchup.
Very unfortunate burst there as well by Cheese.
Ashlynn taking all of that health bar to the bank.
My.
Less than a quarter health left for Cheese.
Absolutely dusted on the wall there.
Absolutely was dusted, for sure. There was 2 dusts.
Ooh,
and just like that.
Cleaning up that last game. Very, very nicely done. Very confident game against the Testament there.
Yeah, I'm sure Cheese probably wanted to switch up the pace, and for some characters that can be hard, but I think Bridget plays relatively the same in most matchups, so that's more or less a good thing for the character. So Ashlynn didn't really have to change her playstyle that much, whereas Cheese went from Chip to Testament.
Yeah, of course, almost could not be more different. Maybe going to Axel would have been more different, but it's could not be more different in terms of character archetypes there.
Absolutely.
Alrighty, let's see where we're at. We're going to run. Actually, it's going to be you. It's going to be you versus Ajax.
Ooh, I love to hear that. I love playing the game. It's my favorite activity.
Well, you'll get to do it right now.
All right. Well, I will see you on the other side, and hopefully someone else will come fulfill my role for just a little bit here.
Yeah, I can rag on you by myself too. That's okay.
Oh, that is true. I'm sure you're more than capable. All right.
Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so BadGambles. Now, not a bed enjoyer, but I'm not sure what we're going to see here from Ajax. I don't recognize whatever I saw there on the station, and of course the OKSL stream man blocks it, but it could be bed. I don't know. I don't know what bed's icon looks like, to be quite honest. Here we go. BadGambles versus Ajax. BadGambles coming in with the belly slide to steal the first player position there. I believe that is Bedman. And we're going to see Happy Chaos versus Bedman. No idea what this matchup looks like, but we're about to find out.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society.
Maybe I heard some people saying the intro between these two may be something.
Yo.
You can't stop it, so move.
I'm not always the enemy.
Chaos.
All right. There it is. Our first showing in OKSL of Bedman. Nice counter hit. Decent damage there as well. Holy. Ajax putting out some decent damage, and now on the defense though against this Happy Chaos. Here comes the install, the grab. In the corner now. Delilah, do something. No. She didn't do anything there. Gamble's gonna pick up that first round. Ajax getting opened up there. Clone is down. Through the wall again, gonna super. Should be a decent chunk of damage. Ooh, and some sneaky stuff in the air here. Install on deck, gonna burst there. And the slide is gonna take it. Game 1 going to Gambles. See if we can pull some friends in here. I think Matt is available, so I'll pull him in right now. Matt, how's it going?
Going alright. Kind of sick right now.
Damn, well.
It's not COVID, though.
Oh, there you go. Well, but that just means you get to stay home and grind, right?
It is true.
So here we have our first showing of Bedman by Ajax versus the Happy Chaos from Gambles.
Yeah, definitely an odd matchup. Seems bad for Bedman, but Bedman has a very fast projectile. The only thing that's an issue is all the delayed follow-ups disappear if you block anything, and Happy Chaos just gets free gunshot to kind of take that away.
Sure.
So, like, unless it's like a true block string, oh my god, that reversal damage does so much.
Oh, but gonna pick up the round there. Very nicely done. Bedman actually, is that battle damage that I saw? As he gets lower HP? Or maybe it's an install?
Oh, that was the reversal super, And
I see.
And then whenever he does one of his special moves, a couple seconds later, he has a delayed attack that follows up. So, no, almost.
Gamble's not any meter to spend there for the kill, but
This is not looking good.
Yeah, very good spot there.
Oh, that's a disgusting cross-up.
It's a very, very ambiguous as to how to block that. I've been seeing it a couple times now.
Yeah. That's the hard thing about this matchup too, is the air dash is kind of slow, and the big body, like it seems really hard to avoid the curse. And the curse makes the shots don't whiff. Oh my god.
Nice pickup there by Ajax. Not a lot of damage for his trouble, so very unfortunate.
Great block on the burst. That was kind of ridiculous.
Alright, hard to follow what Bedman is doing sometimes. Yeah, I kind of touched on that before. Delilah just being there is a bit tough, and then the character itself doesn't have sort of traditional fighter features, right? So
yeah, it's kind of unfortunate. Like, there's some animations, but it doesn't actually correlate or anything cool that, like, she doesn't really need to be there. Or, like, if it's something that you could toggle off or, you know.
Right, sure.
It would be really nice just to have that. Not visual clutter. Especially on some background stages, if they're the same color, like, it gets so cluttered.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Like, in this corner, you can see that little metal part looks just like Bedman, and then Delilah's just there for no reason.
Good defense on the attempt at the aerial cross up there, but still a lot of health missing for Ajax here.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, no follow-up there.
Good counter hit. Let's get some damage here now.
Okay, combo setup. Ah, not quite.
And
nice.
It's caught.
Yeah, nice attempt on the Air 6E setup. You do that big swinging arm move, and then you get his little head becomes an explosive, and I think it guard breaks. So I think he was trying to set that up, but didn't quite get that.
Bedman does seem to have some damage though. Epic Chaos is probably not the most character with the most vitality, but
oh yeah,
decent damage from Bedman here. Install now on the ready.
Yeah,
reload.
Well, especially his reversal super just does slightly less than I think Ram's. So just on reversal damage and on wall break, it can do a great chunk too. But I think that's just quite the weakness of this character at the moment, is just like the lack of, set play kind of built yet? Because this character seems to be built like a set play character.
But yeah, struggling there to kind of get that going. Of course, here against Happy Chaos as well. Gets out-zoned, obviously, and then even gets outboxed as well, so.
I was going to say, too, like, just the way the character is built, because you do your special moves, and then there's a delayed follow-up attack. And if you block anything, that follow-up attack doesn't happen. And so that just instantly makes them, like, prey to all the zoners and all the big button characters that just swing at you from full screen.
Right.
So
makes a ton of sense.
But honestly, like, a lot of Bedman's weaknesses seems like things that could be easily fixable. So it's just like one of those things where I think they just didn't want to make, like, the air dash seems kind of weak because it's a little slow, but it's one of those things where, like, if it's too fast, it's just broken. Same thing with the follow-ups and stuff. Like, the follow-ups already have great setups for guard break, mix, and stuff, so.
Yeah, and I'm a big fan as well of not releasing characters that are flat out busted, right? And then having to tune them back, and so I'd rather have people come out with, maybe slightly undertuned. You'd hope for kind of middle of the pack, but that's not always possible, right? So, and then kind of fix that character as seasons continue on. That's why we have patch cycles, right? So
yeah, and especially, like, they do really well with giving them, like, very solid tools that, like, can very well be adjusted better or worse, depending on how good they are on release. To, like, making 2 of Bedman's follow-up moves Arrow K gives some cool, like, TK high-low mix setups with a follow-up. off RC potential. So, yeah. Very interesting character. Look forward to seeing what...
Yeah, lots to be explored there, most likely. So, all right, moving on to our next match here, Jmac versus Tails.
Yeah, am I a little quiet? Could just be not talking loud enough.
I did turn you up. You're turned up pretty far, so I think it should be okay, but I'm sure the chat will let us know. Meanwhile, as we were talking about that, some Ram abuse going on here in the corner.
Oh yeah, definitely. This is definitely
K into a perfect.
Seems like honestly not the worst matchup, but Jmac is just, he's seen it all. He's the one out in these celestial floors fighting all the top players, so I'm sure might be a tough one for Tails.
Yeah, Jmac's analog stick moving right now.
Yeah.
Some fresh WD-40 on there, probably.
Yeah, but I do think, yeah, I was just about to say the slide, no confirm off that.
Ooh, big trade to end the game there.
Yeah, you can't do any follow-ups, but May just has super easy confirm mix-up with either 3S or I think 3K slide and switches low into RC and 6K overhead. It's just an easy high-low, and the slide, you know, is kind of low profiles and slides forward. So it's a great option. Unfortunately, just I got hit with him and no confirm. But I actually have no idea what this matchup is like. Not a lot of Ram players, much less May players at a high level to really pick.
And it doesn't take long for Jmac to get Tails in the corner here and just tack on so much damage.
Yeah. It's also tough too. Like, it's a lot of work just to learn the gaps on where you can press against Ram in the corner on defense.
For sure, yeah.
One thing you definitely want to do is FD to push Ram out, because even though Ram's buttons still beat you, it limits her options to actually jail you with the explosions.
Oh, that makes sense, yeah.
So when Ram does a sword throw, you gain enough space where she can't do like 5K or anything to lock you in place. So you can either dash forward or jump out, and she has to either read the dash or read the jump. But might not might not be enough.
Yeah, these are things that are hard to learn and apply on the fly, obviously. Tails looking a little bit lost against this Ram pressure.
Yeah, and it's just also personal things too. Ram Rekkas are punishable, so you either gotta, if you see Ram do 3 Rekkas with no meter, then that's a guaranteed punish, but usually Ram won't do 3 Rekkas with no meter, or will usually RC cancel it.
Sure.
So you gotta watch her meter when you're blocking, because she doesn't have any very fast overheads. She has some sneaky BRC setups, but like nothing that's like gonna instantly catch you off guard too often.
Do like... Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, just to say, like, FD and then watch your meter, and you can kind of decide whether if she's gonna continue extending the pressure, if she's gonna try to reset, or where you can take your turn, and just knowing all your options that maybe low profile, jump out, DP, jab, counter, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. There's so much trouble in this corner, though, for Tails. This is just such a repeating story every round.
Well, it's so rough, too, because something you don't quite think about sometimes, but when you go through the wall, you're about, like, 2/3 of the way to the corner, so even if he doesn't wall break super and gets any Oki, you're pretty much almost already in the corner again. And then Ram has positive bonus just to melt you with even more damage, more supers, more RCs, and my goodness. Yeah, it's just unfortunate.
Yeah, tough go there for Tails, of course. Now, you know, this is one of the best players in the scene, so definitely don't be discouraged about that.
Yeah.
Playing, of course, a very good character. So when you have put those two things together, that can be quite rough.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, but great showing by Jmac, and yeah, looks good. Now, so word on the street is there's a new player to the scene. Is there a new to the scene or just new to the tournaments?
I am not entirely sure. I believe they're new to the scene entirely. So we will see what they come up with.
Yeah.
So yes, indeed, it's actually going to be Necriotic versus the Real Great, and we're gonna see.
The Real Great. It could just be a general emote thing, but the Real Great had a Happy Chaos emote that they were talking with earlier. So it's definitely, in my opinion, might be a kind of sleeper matchup. HC versus HC. But we'll see. I might just be wrong, and they're just using that emote because they thought it was funny.
Showing Testament coming into the lobby. Now you never know. You never know. But
we love Testament. Uh-oh. Okay. Yeah. Unfortunate that this is actually a very rough matchup for Testament. But yeah, I mean, Testament can still do well. It's just you kind of lose the zoning battle, and you kind of have to play the zoner like a rushdown character.
Sure.
And I mean, it's just HC is a better rushdown character, so kind of wins in all fields. So, but we definitely love more Testament players. I'm a big fan. I was just actually talking to Cheese earlier because Cheese pulled out the Testament in some of our casual matches.
The Testament is very fun to watch. I am gonna hop in here, relieve Jory of some duties. I'm sure he will enjoy that. And rough start for the Real Great right now.
Yeah, well, I mean, we played this matchup before. I think it's a pretty rough one, but it's not unwinnable. Like, unfortunately, the only person I've ever seen do well is Romola, and that's just because Romola actually plays both, and Romola just kind of cracked.
Yeah, Romola definitely understands both sides of the coin, and is just a great player. But yeah, as we can see.
And even then, I think Romola still lost in the set. It was a close set, but it was like 2-3, I think.
Yeah, and yeah, right there, as you were talking about, the zoning can just really not give Testament a fun time.
Well, it's unfortunate because steady aim just sends you to the moon, so it doesn't matter whatever you trade with because you can almost always confirm off of it or gain space. And then you kind of have to play the zoners as a rushdown character, and like HC is basically a rushdown character. So like,
yeah, it's kind of like in a weird way they both want to do the same thing, but just like Chaos does it better in every single way.
Yeah. I will say, I do definitely like the Great Eight's Testament so far. Ooh!
Yeah, so far, like, holding up just a little bit. I also noticed that they are crossplay, so I wonder if they're on I have to imagine they're on PlayStation rather than Xbox.
Please don't be Xbox. Our servers can't handle it.
You're the problem.
Yeah.
All right.
I want to give you a warm welcome. Please at least be PS4 Pro.
I want to give you a warm welcome. Just don't be Xbox or base PS4.
Oh,
anyways, welcome to the scene.
Welcome to the scene. Yeah. No, I definitely welcome Testament. Testament's definitely a character that like has some bad matchups, unfortunately, especially in the top players of these brackets. But what is it? Can definitely shake up the scene with. Does well against heavies, and so we got some heavy players here, and just does well against like solid characters too. Just can really shake up the matchups, and and especially since I haven't been playing Testament as much, I'm more hesitant, especially with Zato being such a huge undertaking.
Necriotic missing his super there, but gets it this time. Oh. Man, that is going to be a quick first round. Burst still on deck for the Real Great, so.
I think he didn't he or she didn't want to burst on the steady aim. Kind of was spaced out, where might just want to save it, realize it probably wasn't. Okay, great.
And this is like, the real part where Testament shines is in the corner, just kind of snowballs their lead, tries to get you to do bad things, but unfortunately, Necriotic finding a way out, finding a nice combo into the super.
Yeah. One thing I definitely would like to see is maybe waiting a little bit after you hit the stain pop. You got a good amount of plus frames, and it looks like the Great 8 is pressing Arbiter or whatever a little too quickly to follow up or pressure. Where you have a little bit of time on block and on hit if the stain pops.
That's true. Something people who are newer to Testament, and I myself am guilty of this when I was learning Testament, is getting stain and then immediately trying to do like a block string rather than just hitting like 5k or 2k and then letting stain pop to take advantage of those plus frames, as you're saying.
Oh yeah. Well, especially Testament has so many ways of looping stain that you can, you just have to play footsies a little bit and whiff punish, or just throw about a couple quick moves that are hard to punish. 2S, 2K, 5K, 6HS if you think they're gonna jump out.
Ooh, great 6P to start, and yeah, there's what you were talking about, just the immediate Arbiter.
Yeah. Well, because there you can throw a fireball and gain a little bit of space, and have the succubus set up for the crow to maybe do another stain.
Yeah.
I also looks a little autopilot-y, and Necriotic's pretty good at defense. Is kind of autopiloting the overhead Arbiter. If you're gonna keep doing Arbiter there, at least maybe mix in a low.
Yeah, for sure. And Necriotic, a seasoned fighting game player, so we'll catch on to these things for sure.
Oh, it's just such a rough matchup. You can see they're trying to do anything from full screen and then just eats like 3 steady aim shots.
Testament doesn't have very good walk speed, run speed, or fast buttons either, especially ones at reach. So it is very hard for the real great to do much here against the happy chaos of Necriotic.
Yeah.
And that third game. Whew.
Unfortunate. But it's just how the matchup goes, and a very, very solid player in the community playing a very, very top character.
Yeah. I mean, when you put a decent player on and like any top tier, it just becomes a nightmare for a lot of people just because of how good that character is and how solid the player will be.
Yeah. Well, especially I can't even think of many matchups that are worse for Testament. Like maybe like, Ram.
Chip is can be very tough for a lot of characters, but
funny enough, I've heard people argue that Testament is actually a bad matchup for Chip, and I think that's a little wild.
I think it's definitely not as bad as people say it is. I think it's definitely Chip favored, but it's not
people were arguing that it was Testament favored.
Oh,
and a good bit, 6-4, and I was like, no way, 5-5 at most if it's not even, or 5.5.5.
Yeah.
Good.
I would say it's pretty even. I mean, I don't know. I haven't played Chip in a while, but he's got just so many strong things as of the current patch. It's really hard to argue against him having really many bad matchups.
Yeah, I just think one thing they argue is Farce loses to low profiles, and Testament 2K just goes so far so fast. And then especially if you have Stain, that's such a great button, but Chip can whiff punish anything, and especially Testament's buttons are solid but a little slow on the recovery.
Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna go into our next match here with Ashlynn and Beefaroni, our second seed tonight.
Yeah. So I definitely got solid buttons to deal with Geo, but I definitely feel that Geo is probably one of the scariest characters to fight as these low health mixed characters. Just does so much damage on the juggle combos. Just has great movement to out maneuver the speed of like the fast mix up characters, Jacko, Milia, Chip, Bridget, kind of that archetype, the low health, and just does so much damage too.
For sure. Ashlynn making a lot of use of these wake up DPs right now with the Red RC, trying to keep herself safe. Gets herself that first round with Burst still on deck, so a nice lead for herself right now.
No, I've been seeing a lot of nice new stuff from Ashlynn. She's been grinding a lot lately, and I don't know how much. I knew Beef wasn't been playing for a while, and I think recently got back to playing.
Yeah, I think has been playing a bit more. Is level 127 on the Giovanna now. I think he was closer to like the early 100s before, but got a few levels up now.
Yeah, well, just very convincing game right there. Didn't quite use the burst, but yeah, that's like a pretty convincing, solid first game. I will say, Bridget, just the strength of the character is having such big buttons and fast projectiles really helps, differentiate?
Keep a lot of characters in check.
Well, just like differentiate and cover the weaknesses of like the typical mix-up characters, because usually they don't have great buttons because they have such crazy speed and movement, where Bridget has like crazy speed and movement and good buttons.
Yeah, Bridget's got a lot of good things going for her, especially after the mid patch in December, where she just got a lot of things buffed. So seeing a lot of results with her now.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, still playing Bridget, so any hit here from Beefaroni is going to take half out.
So much.
Yeah, this is going to leave you with just about nothing, and probably a 2D. Oh.
Okay, save it for the YRC. Okay. Yeah. This could easily go one way or the other.
Ooh, the second part whiffs, but the 2D.
Yeah, just barely misjudged that or something. I'm not sure what happened there.
So just a jump back round start from Beefaroni, respecting the round start options.
I just think
that's going to be a lot of damage.
I think Beef might want to play outside of Bridget's range and kind of catch Ashlynn off by dashing, because Bridget's moves aren't the fastest to whiff.
Absolutely.
Just like that, yeah. Whip punishing the 2S.
Ooh, but a gold burst. Could be big. 100 meter on deck, but gets hit by the cross up, and sadly you used your burst for a 100 meter mechanic.
Well,
all right.
Just like that, great adjustments.
Is the score? I do believe the score is 1-1, right? Ashlynn won that first one, right?
Yeah. It should be 1-1.
All right. I saw you, Jory. You messed up.
Ashlynn won that first one pretty convincingly, and now Beef kind of coming back. Yeah.
All right. Ooh, counter hit 6P. Charge dust.
But yeah, that last round really showed the volatility of the matchup, where it just got like one combo and one charge dust, and Bridget was pretty much one touch from death.
Ooh, counter hit there, but immediately burst. Didn't want to deal with it, and now you're stuck again with a counter hit combo. Gonna lose over half your health.
A little bit of rust there. Beef was pretty consistent with that old PRC combo.
The PRC combo, but kind of dropped it there, and now the life bars are about even, and Ashlynn's in command right now. Gets the grab on the BRC.
Great throw. Yo-yo. Oh, that's it.
Ooh. Counter hit 5H. Gonna seal that round for Ashlynn.
Oh, yeah. And that's one of the very tough things to just the space control of the setup yo-yo is Bridget has such huge buttons, and you never want to be sandwiched in. You basically are guaranteed to eat a mix-up if you're sandwiched between and block the yo-yo coming back.
Absolutely. Beef kind of missing an opportunity to kill there, not going for the wall break super, but presses the advantage with the positive bonus, gets the charge dust, seals the deal.
And gets a perfect on top of that. Great stuff.
Absolutely, but Ashlynn has her burst up just in a few hits here this round, and wow. What a great round start, but unfortunately drops the wall break, and the whiff DP gonna immediately burst out. Gets hit. Red
Wall
RC
break,
combo.
definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, positive bonus, equal life.
Equal life. Burst on the side of
almost full meter from Ashlynn. Might see some DPs on defense.
Yeah. Oh, but this red RC is gonna leave her with no health.
Not gonna quite kill yet, but
yeah,
be one touch. Potential DP.
100 meter. Just a lot of neutral. Ashlynn not trying to commit, but the dash up 5k.
Yeah, and that's just the volatility of this. Is just like 2 dashes, and you've seen that Beef was already right back in Ashlynn's face.
Yeah. Not only that, but Giovanna having the ability to control her dash length means that he can just go for those fake long dashes and kind of get Ashlynn to whiff a button.
Oh, yeah. Very, very solid character. Just very fundamentally sound. Not a lot of weak matchups.
Japan was right. Giovanna kind of cooking.
Giovanna kind of cooking. Definitely for sure.
But not undoable for the Bridget here, especially Ashlynn, who has shown very great moves in this set, but unfortunately Beef is just coming out on top right now.
One thing I definitely like about Ashlynn is how consistent and clean the set play is. It always looks like a lot of things.
Oh no. Beefaroni making an appearance. I believe that was 3 throws in a row into the red RC.
Yeah, I know they say take the throw, but sometimes you do gotta tech.
Yeah, or just jump back. Jump back is a very safe option.
Ooh, yeah. And throwing a lot of 5k to interrupt, get rid of that yo-yo and interrupt any rollout follow-up.
Yeah,
okay,
the 2D there catches, and then, but Ashlynn finds a red RCDP and gets herself out into this corner pressure now.
Okay, blocks a high. Oh, no meter though.
These advancing 5Ks from Beef is just putting in so much work, and now he has 100 meter. Catches you jumping.
Oh, okay, great. Just got the burst. This can still be taken by Ash. Ooh, yeah, that's just so tough.
Yeah, it is a tough situation. The dash ups and just like you don't want to press, but then you have to press to interrupt if a grab's coming, and it's just a very hard situation there for anyone against Giovanna. But
all right, well, sounds good. Great games. I'm going to have to mute myself for a little bit.
Yeah,
I'm kind of shivering right now, but I think
you're iced out. You are in the Arctic, my guy.
Yeah, from the north. I'm used to the cold. Okay. All right, I'll be back.
All right, good luck. That Ashlynn Beef set, was it 3-1?
Yes, it was 3-1 for Beef. Correct.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, so here we have Necriotic versus MattiUs. We also have an off-stream set to a report. That is Cheese and Crackers versus Tails, was 3-2 for Cheese.
Oh, that is a close set there. I'm kind of proud of Tails. Well done, Tails.
Yeah, as always, we would love to absolutely stream everything whenever possible, but time constraints don't always allow us to do that, so.
Sadly not. And, you know, Necriotic is a liar. He is a lying man. First he says he won't be working, then he says, I'll play bed, and now he's playing Happy Chaos. When will the lies end, Jory?
I don't know. Yes, this is shocking. No bed. Happy Chaos instead. Of course, we saw Happy Chaos on bed when you were playing, and looked like a fairly crowded matchup. That many bodies on screen, but here we go.
It was definitely crowded between the clones, Delilah, Bed, and Chaos himself. And now we got ourselves even more bodies. We got Eddie, clones, Chaos, and Zato.
Do appreciate this choice of Zato skin. There are some other ones that shall not be named.
we keep it PG here when it's me and you.
Yeah, no, we don't need to talk about it. All right, the install on deck for Necriotic here.
Ooh, but a great red RC combo from MattiaS here. Gonna put the corner pressure on. Ooh, finds a low out, but a little bit of an answer back, and now MattiaS himself is in the corner.
Back throw.
The back throw incident once again. Oh, MattiaS kind of dropping that combo there. A little unfortunate, but finds the 2P.
2P to seal that round. Very explosive there. A couple of drops, but, you know, like we were saying, MattiaS freezing, so it takes a little bit to warm up.
Absolutely. And something else about this matchup that you may or may not have seen in the Discord is MattiaS hates this matchup. It's not fun for Zato. Happy Chaos has a lot of good buttons to beat Zato's, and on top of that, just like the gun mechanic just really beats eddy pressure.
Sure.
Pierce coming out, the drills, the tap dust combo, gonna go through the wall. Oh my god, the double BRC combo. Unfortunately, drops the pickup there because of the slowdown, but MattiaS is gonna take that to the bank, pick himself up that first game. What was Necriotic cooking? That double BRC.
All right, sorry, I was doing some bookkeeping there, but indeed, MattiaS going up the first game there, looking pretty comfortable, keeping Necriotic on his toes for sure.
All right, we'll see if Necriotic can answer it back, or if he will succumb to this gosh darn Zato pressure. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Gets a little bit of zoning going on. Nice 6S, but unfortunately drops the counter hit combo because of the burst. Something that Necriotic is not comfortable doing, it looks like, is swinging into Eddy to make sure that MattiaS can't continue to use that Eddy pressure. Ooh, but the gun pressure is coming out with the guard breaks, but MattiaS is happy to do those fuzzy mashes if you're not tight with your pressure. Ooh, Necriotic a little a little cold himself after getting home from worky.
Yes, well, that does happen. A long commute, but good defense in the corner here. It does get opened up. They're maybe a little bit too overzealous trying to get in there with the dash up.
Absolutely loses just about a quarter and a half of his health, and now back into the Eddy pressure.
Confident run out that time though, so.
Yep.
Ooh, the air stall. That is cheeky.
The menacing just flying in the air.
Yeah, Necriotic definitely trying to get him down from there, but MattiaS said, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, and uses the BRC for the movement. Ooh, gets the counter hit, gets another counter hit, but unfortunately no follow-up on either because he had no concentration. And the chip damage.
Bit of a whiffed grab on Oki there as well. Of course, Guilty Gear, you're not allowed to grab on Oki, so it's a big old reach by Necriotic and got punished for that to take the second game.
Well done by MattiaS fighting his demons before he has to fight me eventually in bracket. I imagine that might happen later tonight.
Yeah, I mean that path looks fairly treacherous, so that would happen in winner's final if it happens at all. So,
all
we'll
right.
See.
Game 3 here. MattiaS in the lead with 2. And just playing some nice safe pressure. Gets the Eddy full screen. Necriotic playing it very safe. Not trying to do anything too wild, but unfortunately once MattiaS is near him, it's all buttons on deck.
Going for the grab that time. Through the wall. Still batting a perfect here. And is going to just pick that perfect up. MattiaS looking very dominant in this set. Now looking at set point.
Oh! that could be a bit disastrous for this round. Necriotic may find a little bit of something here, just like he is right now. Oppose coming out, but
ooh, gets out of the corner there.
Yeah, break the law coming out, and again, those fuzzy mashes that MattiUs really loves to do. It gets him in trouble a lot sometimes, but it's really working out for him right now.
Nice. Waited for Necriotic to open MattiUs up there. He's able to kind of keep the damage coming here. Should be death here, right? Through the wall. No, can't pick it up.
No. Just didn't hit the shoot button.
In the scramble, what do? Run up, grab him.
They don't expect it. Ooh, nice 2K2D to interrupt the approach, but ooh. Jump back JS. We're in the corner, we're against Zata. We're not having a fun time, but the burst comes up just in time. Fuzzy mash into the red RC, gonna put Necriotic back into the corner, and MattiUs just gotta hold that for just a bit. Nice.
Oh, the double grab. Here we go again.
Yeah.
Will we see? No, this time trying to go for the dust as the mix-up, but still picks up that round.
Something I like that MattiUs did there, anticipating the grab, was doing the command grab to get that grab invincibility, but didn't happen that time.
No, Necriotic going for the dust. That's the did it once, did it twice. You know, your logic dictates that you do it again the third time. Let's be honest.
But thrice was not nice, and he did a dust.
Would have been genius if it worked out. Unfortunately, the spacing just off, but Necriotic has got a game on the board now, so definitely doable in this set.
Absolutely. Ooh, a nice get out, but the burst is gonna keep you in the corner and burst out. Now, curses on you, you're not having fun, but the mashes again. If your pressure's not tight, MattiUs will find a way out.
Yeah.
Again, right there. Just catches him trying to get in, but the nice little 2P on Zato really does a lot of work
there. And again with the counter hit. Whew. YRC now.
Ooh, BRC gets him out of trouble. Another YRC from Necriotic trying to get out of this corner.
There was a gap there, and MattiUs knew it.
MattiUs more than happy to press that little punch button, get himself out, get himself a kill.
So MattiUs on set point here, but not over for Necriotic. Of course, the first step to winning a set is winning a round, and has a game already under his belt, so definitely doable.
Absolutely is, but right now you're in a lot of trouble. You're in the corner against Zato with no burst at the moment, but the tables get turned. Nice little run under. Oh, the burst gets baited, but no punish came out. Unfortunate for MattiUs, but he's still in the lead. He's still got lots of meter. He's got Eddie. Ooh. I say as he gets counter hit.
Yeah, we're juggled coast to coast there a little bit.
Absolutely.
But that is going to be it right there. 3-1 for MattiUs.
From now on, I'm robot.
Well done by MattiUs, showing that wonderful Zato off. You know, he said he would only play Zato in the friendlies for fun, but here he is, playing in a tournament.
Oh, another liar. That was a matchup of liars then.
That was a matchup of liars indeed, actually. You are correct.
But it was a good set nonetheless, so we accept it.
We will see if I will be made a liar once Asuka is released, that man. He looks really cool. I just hope he plays cool.
Yeah, it's got to be a fit, right? It's got to be a match.
Yeah. And so our next match is what now?
The Real Great versus Ajax.
Ooh. This will be an interesting match for sure. We will see who comes out on top. Testament versus Bed.
That is, yes, that Ajax committing to the Bed. And
I do like Ajax for doing that, giving us some bed gameplay.
Absolutely, and here we have the Testament as well, so let's see how this goes. One thing that surprised me about Bedman is decent damage potential on some 3-4 piece conversions. Pretty good damage potential there.
Bedman is a really interesting character for sure. The pressure getting started is hard, but once it's started, it's like really messy to see things, and it's also like unrelenting. It just continues and continues.
Indeed.
Welcome back. Congrats on the win.
Yeah, thank you. I got some good matchup knowledge.
I bet you do, sir. And now we're going into a matchup that neither of us are familiar with, I'm sure, aside from the Testament side.
Yeah, I mean, I was just saying earlier that like the character is kind of built to be weak against zoners, just with the way things disappear on block.
Yeah.
And big body too, so kind of like the double whammy of that.
It is a bit of a double whammy, but of course, I think as we've seen with the Bridget release,
if that hits, that is a nasty. Oh, okay, not quite. I thought it was a little too slow. Maybe on counter hit that would work. That still would have been nasty.
Yeah, but this pressure is a little nasty. Keeping Ajax in the corner right now, but finding a way out and counter hit 6H.
Yeah, definitely a solid matchup spread too, because if I'm not mistaken, Ajax also plays Soul, which is also a fairly good matchup for Testament.
Actually not sure. I know he played a bit of Sin. I'm not too sure he played before Sin though.
Yeah.
But yeah, this as you were saying, just seems tough. The double whammy of being a big body and having your one mechanic go away on block.
I definitely really like the real grade 8's Testament though. Very solid game plan. Seems to know what they're doing. Honestly, I think just needs to get a little bit more comfortable with certain pressure strings.
Absolutely. Ooh, and just a raw super here, gonna be able to get the stain. Ooh, I love to see it. Ooh.
That's a very interesting idea.
Oh,
the teleport! That was so sick.
The dodge with the teleport. You gotta be kidding me.
Oh my god. Wow,
well
highlight
done.
real material already.
That is some highlight real material. That was weird to say.
I think you just said it weird. I don't think it was weird to say.
I don't know. It just, like, as soon as I said highlight reel and then I went to say material, it just felt weird.
Yeah. It's a little bit of a tongue twister, I'll give you that.
Absolutely. But we're going to head into game 2 here against this bed and this construction worker hobbyist.
Yeah, but great stuff so far. Yeah, just yeah, I would just like to see Testament really is all about like reacting to what hits and what blocks and what counter hits to get your confirms.
Yeah, it is it's a bit weird.
Just very hit confirmy basically, because you can get like some extremely nasty damage with counter hit confirms. You can like fully charge a fireball into like stain super wall break from full screen, like
for sure. It's definitely also like different from a lot of characters in the game. There's not many, if any at all, charged fireballs or a mechanic like stain. The closest is like Kai Shock State, but it's just a worse stain in some ways.
Yeah, I mean honestly, like I think it's why I was drawn to Testament was aside from Stain, what is it? Testament almost plays like a Street Fighter player, like just like a Street Fighter zoner, where it's all about like when to read the fireball and when to do like the up fireball and getting the confirm off that.
Absolutely, and as we were talking during that game, that was a quick second game from the real great here.
Yeah. I mean, just like it's hard to say with the how new the character is, but it just does not seem like, just on paper, zoner character that's good at deleting the error 6 follow-ups. or deja vu for Mr. Worky, then and then a big body too, so just having a hard time avoiding any of the fireballs.
Yeah. But
like even with that 8-way dash, getting clipped by like almost every up fireball.
It's very, I would say it's like almost impossible. Like if the Testament's in the right position for the 8-way dash to dodge that upwards fireball.
Yeah.
But I'm sure, even though I think Bed is gonna struggle for a while, when the new season hits, Sin, Bed, and probably Asuka are all gonna get changed to be more viable characters, much like Bridget and Viking and Testament were.
Well, I was saying this when you were playing with Jory, that like Bed seems to be in a fine position where they just want to let Bed breathe, because like Bed has some stuff that can, like, with slight adjustments, like 8-way dash could just be ridiculous, like with the most broken movement in the game easily if it's buffed type thing, where like just let the character breathe and get developed a bit and see how you want to move forward with him. But oof, unfortunate. I was actually thinking in my mind that he should throw more projectiles, but didn't quite stick with that.
Yeah. Oh, a nice little starter here for Ajax, but unfortunately gets hit out of the pressure and kind of has to restart that pressure again. Ooh, gets the bomb. This is big.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, just had to sit there, kind of block, and lost the error. But Ajax showing some strong pressure right now. I'm still trying to figure out what Bed does myself. He's got big buttons, and the specials can be very hard to deal with. But you know, the real great has a really good game plan, like looking solid, and takes that 3-0 for himself.
Yeah, very solid Testament. Definitely looking forward to seeing more of that. But yeah, I definitely think Bed is just very unfortunate in that matchup, but seems to be almost similar to Zato, where like you almost seem to like set up a move, take your turn, let the delayed move or Eddie attack, then take your turn and let the delayed move. It seems to be like you have to get these proper pressure strings, and I'm not sure how the character is going to develop.
Yeah, I think I mean, obviously with most new characters, the philosophy that they have with just like releasing them weak and then buffing them is very good, because I'm sure there's probably some wild stuff that Bed has and can do. It just needs to be discovered.
I'm also very much a big fan. Like I played like Street Fighter 4, for example, and stuff, and Street Fighter 5 too. Just like the issue of just having like they want you to buy the DLC, so they just make the DLC ridiculous on release, and then nerf them down, I think is kind of lame, because people are always going to complain about like the overpowered DLC, and then people are going to complain that they got nerfed. So I think that's a very good way of going about it.
Absolutely. And I am up next, so I will see you on the other side, and I'm sure Jory will happily take over.
Yeah, good luck.
Yes, I'm here. Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. The happy Geo, the bad beef. Let's see how this goes. Definitely, like we were saying, just a very rounded character, potential counter pick character for Happy Chaos, just naturally. Like Beef, don't think Beef really plays much other characters. I think Beef was maybe messing around with Bedman, but I don't think we're gonna see that tonight.
Yeah, I have only ever seen Beef play the GL. And of course, it's kind of a classic, zoning archetype versus, well, I know Happy Chaos can do more than that, but kind of a zoning archetype versus the rushdown archetype, right? And especially because her spiral arrow is plus on block here. It's pretty safe tool to use to get in.
Yeah. Well, it's I kind of went on a rant the other day, but my real issue with Happy Chaos is the gunshot doesn't act like a fireball, so it specifically beats anti-fireball tech. It just wins everything. So the spiral arrow actually goes through fireballs, and so it's like a kind of counter to fireballs, but steady aim just wins, you know?
So it's just more of an extended limb almost that it acts like, as opposed to a fireball, like a projectile?
Yeah. Well, it's just like it's literally just a sudden attack from full screen that hits you. It's not a fireball because it doesn't interact with any anti-fireball. You can't flick it. You can't do a pose. You can't do reflectors or anything. It just wins. That's my issue with it. It just wins.
But here, Beefaroni fighting back in this round after being on the back foot.
Just like you're saying, the tail of the take, Happy Chaos does not have a lot of health. Some of the worst defensive stuff. No reversals. No reversal super. Like, got decent jabs and stuff. But just, you can get rushed down and just, Geo will just melt your health. Oh,
nice
yeah.
Reaction to air grab there, but here we go.
Just like this can be reset? Okay, I like that actually. Oh, okay, good block.
Called up.
That's gonna be it. Oh, okay, no super actually.
And it doesn't
take still in it.
To get right back
that's
in there.
it though. Oh, not quite.
Oh my, this is spaghetti a little bit. There we go. Let's get that round off our screen real quick.
Yeah.
A little bit of spaghetti at the end, but.
I know, I'm surprised. Gambles is usually just like that, good with the air throws, and in that situation with the BRC slowdown, you can almost for sure get a confirm.
I think that's definitely a bit of player knowledge as well there, right? Just to go for the air throw right away out of the dash.
Yeah, another thing is at lower levels it seems really hard, but you have to be ready for it. And Gambles is the spiral arrow is not a true block string, and so you can 6P it or you can interrupt it. And if you don't, Geo can just loop the spiral arrow if you're not reacting.
Oof, that killed.
Yeah, that super gives you back a lot of burst, but it doesn't matter if you just die.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Actually, an interesting weakness in this game is characters that do more hits per combo is they end up giving their opponent a lot of burst back, especially if they have a super that does like 30 hits.
Okay, makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, so you'll see, like, sometimes if Bridget is playing against, like, a big body character, they get, like, 2 bursts around every round. It can be kind of ridiculous. Yeah. Yeah, Gambles is just very cleaned up the Happy Chaos gameplay, where it's a very solid and fundamental now, with some nasty mix once he has his turn.
Yeah, with the shooting downward in the air, right? I've seen a couple of pretty disgusting mix-ups there.
Okay, that was a nasty. I think that was the backdash BRC to beat the throw and then punish.
Ooh, insane reactions to burst immediately after getting 2D there.
Oh, okay. Could have killed there, but didn't quite continue the combo. But you could just see like the BRC to reverse Uno, the reverse Uno. Like. Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting to go for the back throw there, and then the overhead, or sorry, the mix-up, cross-up right back into the corner. But Beefaroni is cooking right now. Just needed some more space for this combo, I guess.
Oh, yeah. And unfortunately, just instantly wall breaks. I think a super might have killed there. Ooh, this might go through.
Yes.
Oh, and I think he was blocking. I think he just ran out of FD, ran out of meter. All right. One thing I think I would actually like Beef to do is play a little bit more patient just outside of Happy Chaos's buttons. And then you can dash in to whiff punish, because once you're getting in Gamble's space, he just reverses these hits with these jabs and the gun and steady aim, whatever.
Right.
But
that is. Yeah, we've seen that a couple times tonight, and it's very hard to defend against.
Yeah, well, this might be a potential counter pick if you don't have the most matchup knowledge. It's very tough. You have to block like 6 mix-ups whenever his gun is loaded fully. Yeah, and just like that, 2-0. It's definitely not wash. Beef is definitely putting up a good fight and just has the damage to bring it back, but just not quite sealing the deal, you know.
No, unfortunately gets back thrown right into the corner there, trying to fight his way out.
Oh, yeah, it really needs to convert off these. You see, like, he got the stand jab, but didn't quite convert anything, where Gambles is fully converting all these combos into wall breaks, into positive pressure, and... Okay, this is going to do good grip.
Oh, okay. Yeah, get the burst there. I mean, that's fair. Gambles kind of needs to at that point.
Ooh, try to go for the nasty instant BRC overhead. The certain characters can do that. The backdash puts you airborne, and then you BRC forward for instant overhead jab. Overhead jab.
Ah, yes.
Okay. Ooh, okay, one. Ah.
This time no dice on the dust, but still in there. Counter hit, one
hit.
touch.
Ah.
Called out the 2D there with a quick 2P?
5D, 2P.
5D? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, just about. Unfortunately, didn't really need the full charge dust. You could have just half dust to kill there, but I think muscle memory was taking over there.
Sure, yeah.
Okay. Oh no, combo. Okay, great burst. I mean, maybe should have saved it for the next round, but if you're gonna take it here, then it doesn't matter. But that combo is definitely gonna kill. Has a full stick of bar. I hope you put it to some decent use.
Oof.
Okay. BRC to steal the round, yeah, okay, just like I was saying.
Got caught in the air there.
Okay.
Big counter hit.
Combo. Wall break. Yeah. Okay, this is looking good for Beef. Positive bonus. What's for breakfast? Ah, just gets caught. Yeah.
Tough spot now.
Well, I definitely don't like him doing it. Is you almost never want to IED into the scapegoat, the little clone, because it eats a hit for you, so you're almost guaranteed to get anti-aired, and then HC will juggle you to death. Oh, and paints the burst.
That was a smooth burst bait there for Beef to take that game. Third game. Gamble's still up 2-1 in the set.
Yeah. No, for sure. That's some great stuff. Yeah, okay. Not showing this isn't just a 3-0. Showing it's going back and forth, you know. For all those people who just look at tournament results and not individual rounds, it is not just a wash.
Oh yeah, good job here.
Just like I said though, air dashing right into that scapegoat clone, whatever you want to call it.
Oof, not dead. Didn't have the bar to finish that there, but still a very tough situation here.
I think if he steady aimed, that might have killed. I'm pretty sure steady aim does a slight bit more damage. Oh, just dashed too far, unfortunately.
BRC backdash.
Yeah, very odd position to do a combo. Yeah, and that just seems to be like the story of this matchup is like he definitely could use some better Happy Chaos knowledge, but like just really is getting hits but isn't quite fully converting them. While Gambles is almost converting everything he touches.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, steady aim, steady aim. Ooh, okay, lucky Beef ran out of focus meter and couldn't kill. Like that's the most annoying thing too, is that those steady aim combos in the air completely unburstable. You just sit there and you steady aim shoot.
To take it. Yeah. Alrighty, Gamble's taking that 3-1 over Beefaroni.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, Beef dethroned.
Good. That's nice. I like that. All right. And with that being said, you get to go and play.
Who am I against?
It is yourself versus a Jmac.
Oh, lovely.
So have fun.
This wasn't like 3-23 earlier.
Ooh, you got this. I believe in you.
Yeah, I will see. Zato
you were just giving him the confidence to crush him now.
Yeah. Learn into a false sense of security.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll be back.
Good luck.
Thank you.
All right. Ramblethal versus Zato.
That is indeed what we're expecting here. That puts yourself in the winner's final against whomever comes out on top here. And then after this, we will play out losers most likely.
I certainly hope we would play out losers.
Well, yes, it will be played. But we'll just go through the lower bracket until we get to the finals rounds, and then go from there.
Dang, Mattius, how long does it take for you to get into a lobby?
Well, you got to alt-tab or maybe even boot the game, or...
You know what? Fair enough. Maybe he did close the game.
Just laser focused on the commentary. Appreciate that.
Always appreciated.
All right, so let's see here. We are looking at our top 8 right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes.
And it is a wonderful top 8. We got some familiar faces and a couple new ones.
Correct, yes. And then, of course, Beefaroni going down to the lower bracket, facing the winner of Necriotic and Cheese, which is going to be after this. Mattius says he has issues joining. Oh no. Try joining. This is incredible advice, admittedly.
You know what? I think he probably accidentally copied a space in his code.
Oh, was that me? Did I do that?
No, it's just him not copy pasting, right?
Fair enough. I like that because the other implication would that would be that it was me that did it wrong, and I don't like that.
I don't think it's ever you, Jory. Nothing's your fault. You're perfect.
Well, that's well, you said it. All right, here we go. So we have Jmac versus Mattius, Ram Zato.
Jmac Mattius, a tale as old as time, currently.
Yes. Now I could see here, maybe I don't want to doomsday it, but I could see a potential character switch on the side of Mattius.
I do believe that is a possibility as well, because let's be honest, Zato is a newer character to Mattius, but not only that, but it's also a very rough matchup against Ramlethal.
But good movement there to get out of the corner. Ooh, big counter. That Eddie hitbox was not there.
No, it certainly wasn't, and now Mattius in a lot of trouble. In the corner.
It's just gonna have to FT this, yeah. But gets out there. Here we go.
Yeah, that mashing that Mattius does coming in handy there, but Jmac taking full advantage of the small hit that he got, converting it into a wall break. Oh no, the red RC missed!
Yeah, no pickup there. That's very unfortunate for Mattius.
Ooh, and the frog leap whiffing as well. This is not looking great for Mattius in this neutral situation right now. Break the law all the way across. Not the safest option, but it kind of worked.
Jmac there with a slash. Picking it up.
Ooh, Rekka 2 counter hit. That's very big for Jmac here, but the burst coming out immediately. Opposed. Stopping that sword projectile.
Looks like Mattius' absolute #1 priority here is to not be in the corner for any amount of time. And so far, pretty successful with escaping here, so...
2 for 2 with those break the law escapes, and ooh, a nice combo here with the Eddie.
Back throw, though. Very unfortunate.
Back throw incident. YRC not going to get blocked. Gets punished on the landing there, I believe. The landing leg in this game. Some people hate it. Most people hate it.
Is this going to be it? We don't have bar? Ooh. No. We need a little bit more here.
I believe Jmac could have broken the wall there, but maybe wasn't confident that the wall break would have killed.
Does that hit overhead by chance?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Okay.
No. I'm trying to remember. I think it guard broke before. I think.
Right.
Yeah. The flip that she does into the kick used to actually hit overhead. Oh, goodbye, Jmac.
Okay. Well, this was not a first to one, so there's definitely more game to play. Gotta reset.
Oh, his audio bugged.
Audio bugged. Jmac, a very audio focused player, I suppose.
Oh, and look at that. Dirty Matthias taking player one and a little hit in the tournament chat. You dirty dog. I mean,
you have to take these moments when you can get them, right?
Yeah.
Your opponent. Yeah.
I'm sure Jmac would have absolutely done the same thing.
You got to kick them while they're down or up in this case, but you know, kick up, kick down.
Take any advantages you can get.
Sound bugged. Now he fixes his sound, and Matthias puts on the most god-awful soundtrack.
And then mutes his sound and plays his own music via Spotify or whatever.
These are it's gamesmanship, right?
Yep.
Jmac shocked, stunned at the development in the lobby there, but
well, not that stunned.
Not that stunned. Got on the console pretty quick there. So.
Yeah. All right, we'll see the stage by Matthias. Oh, not the default stage. It's the Lars Canyon. I wonder if he picked the orange skin. He did not. Oh, and look at that. The song. Birthday Train. I wonder if Matthias does have the music muted.
Very likely, yeah. But he's not having this corner pressure muted because Jmac is still in there. Now with the grab, says if you're going to block, then I'm going to grab you. Fair enough.
Oh, the pressure unrelenting, and Matthias is very scared to press buttons. The risk was cranked, but finding a combo now, but the burst. Once again in the combo and gets caught jumping.
Extremely aggressive burst there by Jmac to keep Matthias planted firmly in the corner.
Absolutely. And yeah, the round just starting again. Oh, Matthias was almost in the corner once again. And the counter hit far slash is going to put Matthias in the corner. And 50 meter on deck for the side of Jmac. This is going to be a lot of pressure. Just a 3-hit Rekka into the red RC. Ooh, drops the combo. Wasn't expecting Matthias to get hit there, I'm sure. Three-hit Rekka into the red RC again. Risk about halfway, and Matthias was pressing. Got him into a little bit of trouble, but not too much. Hanging with a little bit of life.
Yeah, this is one touch. Jmac needs to one. Nah, it's eventually just gonna break right through there. Needs to do something, right? And Jmac was on top of it. 2-0.
Very strong showing from Jmac as usual. He is dedicated Guilty Gearer right now. Not many other games in his sight. I see him occasionally on some other games, but they're mostly just shooters, so nothing really taking his focus away from Gear.
Big Tarky fan?
No, he's a Rainbow Six Siege fan.
Well, maybe when the reset happens, we'll play Tarky.
That is true. Well, he did play at the start of the reset, but has not been on it lately from what I've seen.
Unreal.
Unreal indeed.
But what that does make is for a dedicated RAM player here, so...
Absolutely. Very strong RAM player, knows the ins and outs of most matchups now, I would assume. Nice pressure. YRC will get Jmac out, though.
Ooh, over the top, out of the corner. Very nice. Almost... This is the thing about RAM, almost naturally pushing people to the corner just on block, right?
Yeah. Lots of block stun and movement that just pushes you. Hard knockdown? Ooh, I think he wanted a cross up there, but didn't quite get it.
Here we go. Oh, tried to shimmy there. Very nice. Love to see that.
Do indeed love to
bit of shimmy action.
going to be able to take this first round in this third game here, albeit it was pretty close. Ooh, the oppose there catches Jmac mash in there. But not much of a reward as Eddie was killed because of the oppose usage. Half health inside of Jmac.
Mattius is a big fan of hanging out in the air a little bit.
Yeah, definitely gives him some breathing room, and it can block out of it, so it's not too bad. Trying to play very passively.
And the camera, too, in the game definitely follows Zato as soon as he goes up, so the player beneath kind of has no idea really where they are. So.
Ooh, the second hit of the frog hitting, but again, these small hits without big conversions are both good and bad, as Mattius is in the health lead, but you would just, in the position of Mattius, want to get those bigger combos.
Yeah, has already spent the burst here as well. Able to kind of push Jmac out of the corner, but does not take long for Jmac to race right back in there. But instead fights hard and takes the round. Jmac, of course, on set point here, so.
On set point, burst almost there, and risk already cranked up for Mattius right now. One hit is going to do so much damage. Oh, finds a way out. 2K, 2K, 2D. Gonna find Jmac out of the corner. Rekka's no burst to be found for the side of Mattius.
Has to do this the old-fashioned way.
Absolutely. Oh, a command grab there. For sure just wanted to do the frog, but fortunately didn't find it, and the 2P is gonna get clipped by the far slash. 3-0 for Jmac.
Off the walls there for the win.
Yep. And just before we head into our losers, I am going to take a quick washroom break.
You bet. All right, our next match will be Necriotic versus Cheese, which is Happy Chaos Chip, I believe. I'm gonna guess. Maybe Cheese sticks with the chip here, or goes for the Testament. We'll see. It is the chip. Okay. Here we go. No idea what this matchup is like. Gambles intimately familiar with both these characters, so once he returns, I'm sure he'll have nothing but meaningful things to say. But meanwhile, you're stuck with me.
All right, I'm back.
Ah, good, because I was just saying that you're very intimately familiar with both of these characters, so
oh,
have
absolutely.
Good insight.
It is a interesting matchup, as well, Chip has a lot of good things going for him. The speed being the most prominent thing that you will notice in this matchup against Happy Chaos, but sadly doesn't have much health, and Chaos combos can do a lot of damage.
Yeah. Has the 3 triple jumps, but actually is really not that good against Chaos with the steady aim shot just following him.
Yeah. Once that curse is on Chip, it can be hard for him to get in, as it with most characters.
That being said, Cheese has been practicing this matchup fairly recently, and I don't know much about Necriotic playing against Chip.
Absolutely, but his defense is pretty solid as an overall player, so it can go back and forth as we saw in that first round here.
Yeah, one thing I definitely got thrown off playing Necriotic was just the difference, because the character has so much freedom in what they can do, so like the difference in block strings and playstyles.
You're absolutely right. Chaos has a lot of freedom, much like Chip, actually. A lot of Chip players do play relatively differently, but have the same general game plan of getting that Rekka.
Yeah, well, getting that kind of that super wall break into the safe jump loops, pressure loops and stuff.
Oh,
ooh.
I don't think a single run-up DP has worked for Cheese tonight, unfortunately for him.
Yeah, definitely does not want to eat a punish on that either, so
Definitely not, but he is very close to taking this round in the lead, has a positive bonus, but this could be bad. Ooh! I don't know if Necriotic did that before, or if he's just trying to emulate someone.
I think Necriotic messed up the backdash BRC.
BRC, yeah. That is quite a possibility. It could also be, you know, he wanted to BRC. BRC is very good in neutral.
Yeah, backdash any attack or throw and then get back in. Yeah, that's a possibility. Although I will say, what is it? I'm getting closer at that Ram matchup. I'm actually does not feel that bad with Zato, just the way Zato can just instantly like change sides and break the wall on you with his back to it.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like it doesn't feel that bad, and the jabs go really far, so they're pretty good at interrupting.
Really bad for Cheese right now. If Necriotic can make it work, and he finds the tap dust, burst gonna come out. Ooh, the BRC did not touch Cheese at all there. Very unfortunate for Necriotic.
Yeah. Cheese is definitely gonna have to. Oh my god, that did a lot of damage.
That did a lot of damage. When the risk is cranked, Chip does damage.
Chip can still actually does pretty solid damage without it, but definitely for sure can really make you hurt, and is really good at building up that risk with the Rekka pressure.
Yeah, especially against opponents who aren't really confident pressing into that Rekka pressure. It just really builds up. But Necriotic, no slouch, able to take this first round in the second game.
Yeah.
6K. But the jump back into the counter hit, jump slash. Ooh, these are some great strings from Necriotic. The wake up DP. This matchup is so weird for both sides. Of course, it's hard for Chaos to get set up, as Chip is almost always in your face, but once you are set up as Chaos, it's nightmarish for Chip because of his low health.
Yeah, I'm wondering, I don't know if any of this stuff existed, but like, I definitely don't see Cheese do enough of like, I see Chip's always doing like the OTG sweep into either safe jump or gamma blade.
Yeah, that is mostly I think only in the when you get a corner grab.
Yeah.
Something that Cheese could improve on is he's currently autopiloting. Like when he gets his 2K 2D, he immediately goes into Rekka as if the opponent blocked. But yeah, as you saw there. But if you just leave the 2K 2D and don't do the Rekka afterwards, you get a lot of nasty Oki setups.
Yeah. Oh, and just kills, surprisingly.
Yeah.
But no, talking before, where autopiloting instead of waiting to see if the it actually hit confirms.
Yeah. It's a very like the 2D Oki for Chip leads to a lot of nasty things. He can do diagonal alpha and then cross you up and do a high low, and it's safe. And he can do a safe jump, same side. It's just nasty what he can do off of 2D Oki.
Yeah, well, like the safe jump just itself can lead into like 6K, low, command grab, normal throw, what is it, alpha blade cross up. Like,
yeah.
The possibilities, so like dropping that opportunity is definitely a big one, especially for a low health character that set plays. You really want to make the best of every hit.
Absolutely, and Necriotic dropping the grab there got air dust and was sent to the Shadow Realm in the corner, but finds a way out, and Cheese has like no health already.
Yeah, just got hit by like 4 small strings and did like all of Chip's health.
BOC grab gonna seal out that round. Counter hit, Rekka 1 doesn't lead to much, but able to reset the pressure. Counter hit, Necriotic low health, 50 meter on deck for Cheese. He could go for a 6K into a red RC. Ooh. These tap dusts are really coming in handy for Necriotic right now. And the red RC on the grab. Burst on deck, but opts not to use it. Still gonna live. Honestly, Super I don't think would have killed there.
Yeah, but at least it would have led to the Oki, but...
True.
Oh, okay, still able to get the hit. Okay, not quite out of it.
All right, 1-1 apiece. Gets the 2K, 2D. Now it's pressure time. Wake Up DP gonna keep Cheese safe, and now the pressure is on. Just gonna use burst, keep himself safe. Rekka pressure, not much coming out, but Gamma Blade into the grab, gonna get
okay, this is gonna hurt. Yeah, that's gonna kill. That risk was really built up.
Yeah, it certainly was, and Cheese going up 2-1 right now.
Yeah, great turnaround. It was looking a little dire for our hero. My hero.
Your
Chaos Slayer.
Oh, yeah. Hell to the Chaos player for sure.
I know.
But Necriotic did win that first match, so I'm sure he will be able to put on a little bit of a showing, see if he can get another match on the board.
Yeah, still room for improvements in this set, or adjustments, rather.
Yeah. And these are some great combos. Oh, the grab as
Two
well.
combos in a throw, and now you're pretty much one touch from death.
You're dead. You're gonna get shot.
Yeah, and that is just this character. Yeah, I definitely think just especially in matchups like this where you don't want to give them any space, like Cheese definitely should work on the airtight set play.
For sure, you're absolutely right, and it can be hard, especially like starting off as Chip, like that 2K 2D into the autopilot Rekkas is just like, it feels so right because like you do get the knockdown regardless, but it's just a soft knockdown compared to a hard knockdown.
Yeah, you just weaken your own Oki by OTGing.
Yeah, and wow, that was a quick fourth game there for Necriotic.
Yeah, and just like this is looking to be a tight set.
All right, game 5. Yeah, honestly, either player's game, they've both been like showing that they can really dominate the pressure and not let the other person have a turn.
Yeah, definitely for sure. And like the low health and like the risk build-up damage combos of these characters can really make this go fast.
All right, let's see what the round start options are. Jeez, just a run up 6H.
Yeah.
Some
well,
stagger pressure.
Definitely a great read on Necriotic playing a little bit more defensively and waiting for his turn.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, the early burst there from Cheese. This could lead to a very bad situation in the burst there from Necriotic, and gonna find himself a nice combo here, but unfortunately didn't adjust for the knockback there.
Oh, and just caught not blocking. YRC? No.
Nope. Got a counter hit there. Cheese was pressing.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wall break. Okay, and just like that, positive bonus. No touches. Working on a perfect. Okay.
A little bit of a touch. That's okay. He's super. Still in the lead. Ooh.
Oh, just drops that. That could have been a super and a set play.
Yeah, that's a little unfortunate for Cheese, but does have the 100-meter right now. Ooh, opts not to spend it there on the Rekka counter hit. That's a little unfortunate. And now...
I think Cheese might just be dropping these because that could have been a super and an RC combo into almost guaranteed kill. So
for sure. I have seen Cheese hit those Rekka supers, so...
Oh, very consistently, so it's a little surprising, but perhaps a little bit of nerves, you know, last game, a very scary character to lose any touch to.
Oh, and just, almost right there. Just a huge wall break combo could have happened.
Good burst. You don't want to be positive bonus and lose 90% of your health. There.
Got the 50-meter on deck, but unfortunately pressing on Wake Up.
Yeah, just not believing in any of these meetings.
Oh no, that super is so dog.
Oh my goodness. It doesn't even wall break. At least let it win there. No.
Oh. You know, every time I see Cheese play Chip, I'm reminded of why I quit Chip. The low health, some things just like lose because they lose.
Yeah.
And the occasional just low damage where you think you'll kill.
Yeah.
I love the the character is fun, but it's just not for me.
You have no room for error. That's the same reason why I haven't been playing Milia. It's the same, just like two bit less health or 2 more health.
Yeah. Milia is definitely in the same boat as Chip.
Yeah. It's a very small boat that could sink very easily, but is very quick.
The boat also has 2 health.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, it looks like we have our hero. I'm gonna save the testaments.
Your hero. My hero is Ashlynn.
No, okay. I didn't actually see who they were fighting. A fan favorite, Ashlynn. Very strong in many games here.
Absolutely. A wide variety for sure.
And honestly, one of the most fun characters to watch. Just like the endless mix-ups. Like, it almost never looks like Bridget is actually gonna meaty you and then you're getting hit by everything and you get 6 times. And you learn not to press.
just don't press, forehead.
Yeah, unfortunately though, I will say I played Ashlynn in this matchup quite a bit, and so I can imagine the matchup experience is definitely in Ashlynn's favor.
For sure. I imagine there's not many Bridgets in the floor 7 to 8 range where I think Great is at right now. I don't recall what the badge was, but I believe it was 8.
Yeah. Well, in general, honestly, like, while this character is more popular with the pros these days, and as counter pick, a very technical character that same thing with Milia and Chip, you gotta be very tight with the Oki, because you're gonna get melted in one combo if you drop.
Yeah.
And like you give the person like 2 bursts every round with your combos, especially Bridget.
Especially Bridget, yeah. Her DP being multiple hits is a big curse, but Ashlynn taking that first game very convincingly too.
Yeah. Well, it's just like the big thing too. I've played this matchup, and you got to be completely on every little juggle hit confirm with the fireballs or counter hit to make the most of your damage, because Bridget does really well with poking back at Testament's buttons and locking you into set play with your weak reversals and just bad defensive options.
Yeah, the defensive options for Testament being a button or a very, very slow reversal super. So not much going on the side for defense there besides system mechanics like YRC and faultless defense.
Yeah. Well, also too, Ashlynn has very good defense, and the real Great 8 kind of autopiloting that overhead. Like, I'd like to see the low getting mixed in more with the Arbiter.
Yeah, the low would be a real good mix, but yeah, again, that high into the high again. Not a low insight yet, but I'm sure maybe it will come out last second, get a clutch round.
He's keeping it in the pocket for majors.
Yeah, gotta hide the low
Yeah.
for the nationals.
Yeah, they don't know about it. But yeah, I really like the use of 6HS too. It's a very slow button, so doing very good job with the crow and the fireballs to set it up. And it's a good button to, what is it, to pop stain. The only issue is it's a mid, so it's not really any mix. And so if you're just walk blocking or blocking it,
gets the grab there. And also another problem with the 6H4 Testament is that it's very slow to start up. So if your opponent is
yeah, just like that. Call it out.
the slow startup getting the real great in a little bit of trouble there. Ashlynn taking that second game.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, a great showing from one of the very solid players who does pretty well in these brackets. Like, not getting completely washed, like a close match right there.
Yeah. Something that the real great is not doing as much as just like holding on to their burst, and they kind of just let it roll. It can be hard. I don't know how new they are to the game, but it can be hard to know when to burst. But sometimes you just gotta let it rip, man. If you watch this back, just experiment with burst.
Yeah, experiment holding it. I don't know if you have a burst macro or if you just do it, but just practice hovering your hand over whatever your burst button is and just really knowing when it's a good time.
Yeah. There we go. Look at that. Maybe he's listening.
Yeah, he's tuned in.
Ooh, a great counter hit 6H, but just ends it early with the Arbiter. Gets the pressure.
Yeah, one thing... Okay, great confirm. One thing I think Jory and me were talking about earlier.
Ooh, right into the super, but it doesn't kill!
Unfortunately, it was not the best starter for damage.
Damage scaling, yeah.
But still surprised that didn't kill it. Oh yeah, and just takes it. It's just chilling a little bit on Stain. Like, I think people want to play this character a little bit more rush down than this character is meant for.
For sure.
And you want to get that Stain pop, but sometimes it's better to just let them make the mistake and get your 2S, your far slash, pop them up, 5k, 6H.
Oh, a counter hit 5H from the side of Ashlynn. Gonna leave her in a very good situation, and a counter hit with the BRC. What a nice combo coming out.
Yeah, and that's gonna do a ton of damage and just put right in the situation to kill.
Yeah, last game, last life, burst on deck, and
okay, good burst, and oh, just got caught pressing.
Yep.
Yeah.
That Roger super, very good for those situations where the opponent has not much health.
Oh, it's a great option. It's like a more perfect neutral use than like the Bikin super because it tracks, so it catches both jump and that. It's just it's something you gotta be wary of in neutral because Ashlynn is definitely willing to use it to catch you, throw in a projectile.
Absolutely, and our next match is going to be myself versus Jmac.
Yeah. All right. Well, good luck.
Thank you very much. My Happy Chaos is not the greatest against Ram, so we'll see how this goes.
You can do it.
That sounds like a character switch, alluding to a potential character switch here.
I'll see y'all on the other side.
Good luck.
I think he's been playing a lot of Happy Chaos recently. I definitely don't think he probably has too much faith with a character swap. I think he might just want to stick with it. But
yeah, fair enough. And especially, being on Chaos all night, doing quite well, I could see it. I would agree with it for sure.
Yeah, well, especially Gambles is a grinder, so he knows what he can do to on defense to take his turn back, and Happy Chaos can really make the characters hurt. Like, just already getting better, but this character is straight up. I've been watching TNS, and there's like 4 Happy Chaoses in like top 8 recently. And like this character, how many times this character can have their back to the wall and then wall break you with a super on the other side of the screen off the other wall is just like...
Yeah, well, one tapping you all the way there. Yeah, pretty interesting.
Yeah, but once again, Jmac is our resident celestial rank grinder, and oh my goodness, and we're gonna see some mix-ups right now with full meter. Okay, good reload. Oh, no confirm. Yeah, great defense. One thing
big flash right there.
I was alluding to is Jmac being the resident rank grinder probably runs into this matchup a lot.
Ah, yes, of course. Chaos pretty popular in tower.
Yeah, yeah. Like I'm saying, BadGambles has been really working on the Happy Chaos mix. That I don't know if it's Jump D or 2K, J2K. Just that little floaty stomp like can really lead to some nasty cross-ups, nasty empty low fake outs with the shoot.
But more of a classic Ram around here, as if I've ever seen one.
Yeah. Well, the thing about Happy Chaos, as much as I hate to admit, is doesn't have as good of a character as he is, doesn't have the best defensive options, and Ram with just the overwhelming pressure and the low Happy Chaos health you can just melt before you get to do anything.
Sure. In the corner now, let's see what we get. Ram gets to play at such a safe distance when the opponent's in the corner there, and then just commit when needed.
Yeah. So you're kind of seeing what I was saying is like you gotta push Ram out, and then with FD, and then Ram has to either commit with like the flip move or the sword throw or the full Rekkas to get back in. Like, and when Ram does that, that's your opportunity to take your turn back.
Yeah, for sure.
Ooh, block that. That's going to be a counter hit. Confirm. Yeah, this is going to go through the wall. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. Great FD to get out of that tap dust.
Cheeky backdash there as well. Is Jmac going up the first game here?
Yeah, but a solid showing from the Happy Chaos. Honestly, like, I can't think of, unless he's been playing other characters on the side, like, I can't think of any characters that have a better matchup. Like, honestly, in my opinion, it's actually, I wouldn't mind the Soul, because it's nice to have a bit more guts and still have very solid damage and neutral against the character, but if you haven't been playing, then stick with what you're comfortable with, because this is by no means, like, a horrible matchup for either of the characters, you know?
Yeah, and if that's where your head's at tonight, then yeah, stick with that for sure. Oh, here we go. This should be a wall break here, absolutely.
Yeah,
no super, but yeah, still quite a lot of damage there. Basically one conversion away off death here.
Just missed that backdash BRC overhead. Yeah, very, very nasty mix-ups that gamble, you know. Okay, just YRCs to get out.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Sword.
And that's a hard call out. You can duck that. I think it'll hit you if you're standing, but that high sword throw is mainly to catch people jumping out of the corner.
Sure, yeah, makes sense.
Because the low sword throw you can jump over easy, the high sword throw catches jumping. Oh, did that RC to bait the burst.
Look at that health already missing on the side of Happy Chaos here. Very tough sledding.
Ooh. That might have been
Still catches it.
That steady aim combo might have been burst safe. It was just a little too close to Ram to get it, and got hit by the burst, and yeah, just stuck in the corner. A very interesting topic, but I think Lord Knight has mentioned in a video that burst actually knocks you down full screen. So rather than it being more even, you know, being able to tech, it's actually like kind of good for certain characters.
Okay.
Like zoners and stuff, and or like Ram to put you right back in the corner, or be back at neutral fully.
Right, sure.
Because it doesn't really reset you equally. It sets one person back kind of on a knockdown. Oh. Yeah, okay. That looked like just a reset combo to not break the wall. Because, especially against Happy Chaos, you don't want, if you don't have the super, you do not want to let him out of the corner.
Yeah, no, for sure. I think this time though, okay, Gamble's going through the wall with the super, should be a decent amount of damage here.
Yeah, I think you get a safe jump here with the jump gun shoot. And then what's the mix? Just blocks it, takes the turn back.
Jmac aware, doesn't try anything funny, waits his turn, and huge payoff right now.
Yeah. Okay, YRC. Oh, just gets clipped. This might be it. Super? Oh, doesn't... Just a little too quick on the fire. Oh, okay.
But, gonna pick up the round.
Yeah, round start BRC to steal it.
This is what Gambles needs in order to have an attempt at even coming close to beating him in this set. Currently down 2 games, last round.
Just dashed a little too hard. Read that jump with the 6P, but wasn't able to convert.
Putting a bit of a show here now.
This isn't gonna kill, but you're in a great position to take this last game right now. You almost have 150 meter. Yeah.
And there it is to take it with the 3-0, putting Jmac in grand finals and knocking Gambles down into the losers bracket.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate. Like, honestly, just, I can't think of much you did wrong. Just, like, got overwhelmed by the pressure. The character has weak defensive options, and you just melt off of any hit.
Okay, good game to Jmac there. And next up, we have Ashlynn versus yourself.
Ah, okay.
So time to game.
Yeah. All right. Sounds good.
Good luck.
Thank you. Back.
All right.
Welcome back.
Thank you very much.
Of course, you are still living in losers finals at the moment.
Absolutely.
The path from here on out is clear. We have MattiUs duking it out with Ashlynn at the moment on stream, and then we will have the winner of that versus Beefaroni, the winner of that versus yourself, and the winner of that versus Jmac.
More like J-Whack, am I right?
Wow, got him. That is, he's destroyed right now.
Yeah, he's shaking, trembling,
punching air.
Yeah.
MattiUs still with the worky tag.
Definitely calling someone out.
Which was still applicable tonight, but worky and gamey both.
Did a little bit of both for sure.
Yeah. All right, let's get into it here. Now, no idea what this matchup is like. I will say Ashlynn has been having some good success with the DPs tonight. Punishing these overactive players on Oki, so looking to see more of that.
It will be a bit harder in this matchup, I believe, because Zato can do some DP safe stuff with Eddie, with the drill pressure and other things amongst that, but not undoable here. And we are still rocking the birthday train from the side of MattiUs.
Hey, you know, it's not broke.
I mean, he did lose the last.
It did lose. So. No, you're sorry. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I mean, you know, whatever.
It is a little broke. Ooh, but the 2P into the red RC. Gonna get a little combo. Unfortunately, no Eddie, so no big combo, but catches ass for pressing.
Yeah, through the wall. Let's see what we get here. Some patient play here after the wall break.
Oh, nice little oppose to say hi. No Eddie for a little bit. The burst gets baited, unfortunately, by the red RC. This should be the kill. Ooh. Misses the pierce, but
just not able to pick that last one up, but it matters not.
The follow-up will get it.
MattiUs going up. One game, you're right. Now, Ashlynn definitely still in this. Definitely able to turn this around. I'm expecting to see that, so. Game 2.
I expect a close set. These two have been playing together. We've myself, along with these two and Cheese, have been kind of grinding lately. Just kind of playing each other a lot. So we will see how this goes. Pose pressure, unfortunate for Ashlynn. Press a button, has to use the burst. Ooh, but the burst comes out from MattiUs as well.
Yo-yo's out. Ooh, what an escape. Says, I want some space.
flew all the way to the other side there.
Absolutely.
Ooh, but that 2P red RC, Mattias is like, you know what? I think Zato needs something off of the 2P and 5P, but unfortunately, you have RC as a mechanic, so you already do. You don't need more.
Don't need more. Character does not need it.
No, absolutely not. And we are going to see Sun Void come out into the eddy pressure, and now Ashlynn's a little stuck, but the 5H.
Very nicely done. Good patience by Ashlynn there, and striking when it is most appropriate. Huge conversion here. Maybe even a wall break. No.
No wall break, but the pressure was almost there, but the red or the BRC. Unfortunate for Ashlynn here, but again, still showing like very strong signs of life. Could easily take a game here.
TP, there we go.
Yeah. Fortunate for Mattias, was not safe enough for him. Ashlynn is on a rampage right now. Does not want to lose this second round here.
Mattias very active trying to get out of the corner. Oh, the DP whips, but Burst is still on deck. We're still good. We're still good.
We are safe. Another chance at life. More mixes for Ashlynn herself. Yeah, no burst there. Was pretty low health.
I think that's the right call. Yeah, that's the right call. That is the go next as soon as you get hit by that charge dust there.
Yep. Gets the grab. Very nice start for Ashlynn, putting Mattias into the corner. Empty jump grab. Watch the gold burst.
In previous life, I would have called that a tomahawk, but we don't play that game anymore.
Unfortunately, no super wall break here, but does have 50 meter positive bonus. How will she use this? Gets the hit, but no conversion, unfortunately. Keeps herself safe twice in a row.
Ooh!
Tap dust.
With a perfect take that game. And I do believe that I said that we're, not going to take this lying down and fight back.
Absolutely not.
1-1, and to finish that second game off with a perfect. Very nice.
Very nice indeed. Let's see this third match here between these two really good players. Unfortunately, fighting for 5th place here.
Correct. So we, one of these, because this is the loser's bracket, one of these players will have to bow out after this, but
they will not be forgotten.
Absolutely not.
Ashlynn using her burst early, but the long haul hits Mattias on the wake up there. DP. Very much coming in handy for Ashlynn. These long range rolls, these DPs. Kind of catching Mattias off guard here. Gets the burst, but not much health to play with for Mattias. The DP again!
Rock the baby. There we go. Should be able to pick.
Oh no.
But Mattias maybe also not expecting to live there and hands off the controller potentially.
A little bit of spaghetti from both players. But Ashlynn able to capitalize on that spaghetti that fell on the ground, and now she's in the corner, unfortunately, in this round.
But still up around in total in the second game, so looking quite good.
Absolutely, and should have burst if this game does go to round 3, but it's not looking like it.
It is not very.
Unfortunate, did a move just before Mattias decided to YRC, so we'll have to return to neutral, but Mattias is just finding himself in the corner left and right.
This should be it. This should be it. Oh, Mattias is going to spend burst there. Of course he had to.
Good FDs from Ashlynn, keeping Mattias far away. Look at that. Just not dealing with the pressure.
One touch here.
Yeah. Roger.
Ooh, there we go. Yeah, Bridget definitely able to take that time and set up, right? And get the yo-yo out and start needling away with some of these long-range moves. So Ashlynn going up 2-1.
Well done by Ashlynn. We'll see if Mattias is able to take it back. I think we're getting a character switch. Oh, Mattias. Not even I character switched. Come on, don't do it.
Just thinking about it. What are we going to see here?
I assume the Testament. Yeah, look at that.
That is what it is. 2-1 and the Testament switch.
Now, we did see Ashlynn against both Cheese's Testament and the Real Great's Testament, so she's not unfamiliar to this matchup.
Mattias' Testament here playing more like Amelia, let's be very honest. Very aggressive.
Yeah, it is a very aggressive Testament for sure. Ooh, and the pedal to the metal right all the way to the middle of the screen. Both players, same amount of health. A little bit of a trade there. Oh no, the red RC
burst.
getting the burst.
Yeah. Dangerous situation, but not over by any means. Ashlynn on the offensive now. No meter to really play with, but does get the grab.
Does get the grab, and this is a very tough situation for Mattias, but the whiff grab.
Aye.
You don't like to see that. A little unfortunate for Ashlynn. It's hard to time those grabs when you want to just do it in the middle of a combo. The stain pop. Arbiter sign.
So much pressure from Mattias here into the super now.
Yep. 6 age, yeah, get that little bit of extra damage. And now Stain is on deck, Oki's on deck. It's going to be very good for Mattias from here on out.
About to build 50 meter as well here, so a lot of life
Uses
to work
it all
with
at
still.
No reversal super, just a YRC. Keep himself safe, but the long rock the baby. Holy.
There we go. This
from
is...
the rooftops.
Oof, the counter hit, yeah. Ashlynn definitely blood in the water there, and then Mattias said, nope.
Nope.
Just going to pick that back up. 2-2 after the
2-2.
Testament switch.
Yeah. We are seeing some great action here. Now, I think Ashlynn can pull this out. You know, the swap to another character, having to just to adjust to that slightly. Even though the game plan's relatively the same, it is still hard for both sides to like adjust to another character in the mix.
Yeah, for sure. I think Bridget definitely still, plays Bridget, the Bridget game plan, right? Like,
yeah,
nothing changes too much here, but big counter hit, very nicely done.
This is actually the second time someone this bracket tonight has gone down 2-1 against Ashlynn and then swapped to Testament. She's doing that earlier.
Yep. History repeats itself.
It's like poetry, it rhymes.
It's true. Oh, yeah, well.
Will the result be the same? The burst is baited and
the super should connect off the ground bound. Yeah.
Unfortunate for Ashlynn there. No burst to work with in this second round here of the last game. But this combo extension going through the wall, positive bonus, suddenly you're not so down in resources anymore.
Build him. Still batting a perfect as well. Rock the baby.
Ooh, rock the baby. Oh, I think Ashlynn is unfortunately just holding forward during these combos and getting grabbed, but gets the air grab there and whew, didn't even build a lick of burst, unfortunately, there because of the essentially was a perfect.
Perfect, yeah. So
yeah.
Bit of this unfortunate side effect there, but good for the confidence nonetheless. Now,
Absolutely.
Final round, final game.
And Mattias used the burst early, so if Ashlynn can get something started here, this could be very bad for Mattias. Ooh, the nice confirm.
Here, may even see. Nope, not quite. No wall break. Oh, now we will. No meter to work with on the side of Mattias, though, so we'll build it now, but...
A bit of an uphill battle for Ashlynn. Has to deal with the zoning and oof. The succubus teleport when you least expect it.
That will happen. What a great run by Ashlynn tonight, though.
Absolutely.
Look at the bracket. Very, very nicely done.
very close to a what is the next one? Loser semis? I believe so. Loser
Yes,
semi-finals.
so as well.
A 5th place though. I do believe that she came 7th last week, so improvement, and that was like very nice by her.
Oh, that was so scary.
And get out of here. You're playing again.
Yeah, you're in the gauntlet.
Okay, I didn't leave the room. I didn't know who was next, but I assumed that.
It will be yourself.
I assumed that was next. I'll be.
Yeah.
You good luck.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So here we go. Mattius versus a Beefaroni. Now, Zato? Geo, maybe?
I think we're going to see the Zato Geo, yeah. But it is possible that the Testament comes out. I don't think we will see it, though. I think Geo does pretty well into Testament. Nice buttons to challenge. 2D exists. Can be a little rough. They're talking about some stage. Stage. Don't
Every
know
character.
how laggy it is. It's still
Yeah.
new. Yeah. It doesn't seem too bad though, from what I've seen. There's nothing too fancy about it, but safe is safe, and I don't think Mattius quite wants to deal with that, so we'll see what we get here.
This is Geo versus the Zato, so obviously character switch potentially in the mix, but we'll see.
It is a big potential, and we are going to get the new stage. We're going to let the intros rock, it looks like. Get a nice little look at it. It is beautiful, and nothing intense is going on. There's no huge effects, so I can't imagine it's too bad.
It seems pretty good.
Yeah, don't care. Can we just do this?
All right, how do we start? Just a dash back and a 2P from the sides, respectively. Some pressure coming in, but the 6P comes out, and the burst also comes out from the Mattius side. Oh my goodness, it is going back and forth right now.
Yes, both these characters want to be rather active, so going through the wall here with the super.
Going through the wall, nice. Positive bonus. Oh, doesn't have Eddie though, unfortunately. Didn't use the other super, so. Bit of a misplay by Mattius and why our super is safe, but it does have positive bonus.
Oh, good defense here by Beef.
Great defense.
Oh, it's gonna just
2S into 2S.
Yeah, it's gonna walk right into that one. Unfortunate.
First almost on deck for Beef, however. So we'll see how this goes. And of course, Mattius is playing around the fact that there is burst on deck, but not for long. Just decided I need to go in, end this. Ooh, wall break.
See what Mattius can come up with here.
Just gonna play it safe.
Build some meter here. Yeah, no reason for Mattius to really commit to anything. Has enough life to make some mistakes here even.
But here we have the Beefaroni Classic. Gets a lead and starts working on you. No burst. Won't kill. Oh my god, use the burst right there.
Maybe thought there was... Surely didn't think there was kill potential there, but...
Oh. And he's gonna kind of lose the round because of that.
Yep.
Well done by Beefaroni.
Take a while for Mattius to build burst here as well, so... maybe kicking himself a little bit about that decision, but...
Absolutely. And it's even potential for no burst to build up if Beefaroni gets those very strong hits. But,
this is going to be a lot of damage. It's not going to kill, but...
Oh my god, it killed!
It killed? Okay.
What did he do before that?
I have no idea. I definitely did not expect that to take all of the life. Certainly a decent chunk, but...
Yeah, I thought maybe a sliver left. That is the first time I'm appalled in a while from the supers in this game. All right. Mattias taking that first game. We'll see how this goes. See the Beefaroni adjustment. I just realized there's the green Zato skin on the green stage.
Yeah, it's different enough, I think. But
yeah,
you are right. Yeah,
it is definitely different enough. But on this right corner here, it matches kind of well.
Yeah,
but,
it is definitely a green on green. So
definitely not as bad as the snow stage for sure. Ooh, counter hit close slash. Unable to continue the combo, but the pressure is still on. Tap dust. Oh, goodness. Gonna build another 50-meter here in just a second with the slow move forward, but gonna get hit here, actually.
Decent amount of damage there.
Yeah. Anyone's game right now, the delays and the errors. Oh, catches Beefaroni trying to kill Eddie. This is rough for Beef.
Ooh, just misspaced that spiral arrow there.
Yep.
Ended up right in front of Zato's face.
Ooh, great grab. This is going to be a very strong start for Mattias if he didn't mess up the Oki. Oh no, now he's in the corner against Beefaroni. Gonna get wall broken. No wall break super though.
Holding on to that bar. Gonna build a 100-meter here, so should be able to see something quite intense coming out from Beefaroni, but instead finds himself in the corner.
No YRC to be seen yet. 100-meter on deck for Beefaroni. Finds a little way out with a little bit of a walk, but like
that's
a super.
Connect, I think there's a button. No
button.
Not. But that will. We do have burst though. Immediately gonna burst. Is confident that he can take this round.
Is confident, but perhaps not the greatest option. He did lose last time he bursted the dust combo. Oh, the gold burst! Not quite hitting the right target there.
Not quite what he wanted. Mattias going up a 2-0.
We'll see how this third game goes. Beefaroni has done some crazy comebacks before, not unheard of, so we'll see how this goes. Game 3. Alright, safe start from Mattias and an aggressive one up from Beef, but Beef is in the... he's in the trenches now.
Yeah, this is... need to recover this mental really quick.
Yeah, nice side switch by Mattias there, getting the corner advantage in the PRC to keep himself safe from that jab on the wake up. And another side switch, well done by Mattias. Very hard situation there for Beefaroni.
Yeah, very little in the way of resources, so yeah, Beefaroni needing to right this ship very quickly here, or else he will be bowing out. Mattias is ready to, ready to take it.
Are we seeing Beefaroni? That's twice in a row. Keeps it burst safe.
Gotta go back to his roots.
Yeah. Sometimes all you need is to add that little grab. The neutral is coming in.
Oh, no.
Counter hit 2D, but unfortunately, small drop on the conversion there. Isn't able to finish his plate. Now you're stuck in the trenches against Zato, but the 5P, the defense was immaculate. Well done.
Found where he could press, and certainly did. Air throw. Okay, we're dialed in. The Beef is back.
The Beef is back. This is where he's dangerous on his tournament life. But you are stuck in the trenches against Zato, and you just press.
Gonna
but
build
he has no meter
here.
Gonna build burst, but see if we can get something from it. 100-meter on deck for Mattias, and Eddie
the
will
other
be
way.
up.
But indeed, this is a... Ooh, gets caught there with some 2Ps. Burst baited. This is not looking good here. He needs a full combo. Back throw. Should be able to do this, right? Yes.
Yeah.
There we go. Going to keep it competitive here. Beef picking up that set. Mattius very dominant there, but Beef somehow still able to squeak that one right through.
Just a sliver of health, a dream in 50 meter. Gonna take him to this game 4. How will Mattius answer? That is the question.
Yeah, I think Mattius is, clearly was still in the lead there, and Beef just kind of turned it on at the end. I think Mattius just plays his game, and he'll be okay, I think. But Beefaroni, very dangerous.
There's that grab into the corner pressure, but the mash out. Finding a way. Trying to keep it safe and simple with these 2Ps, but not quite finding it. Oh no, that's bad for Mattius.
That is a lot of damage and a conversion here as well.
Yeah.
Oh my word.
Oh my. That almost killed.
That was crazy.
That was a combo and a half. Holy. 100 meters and almost killed. Well done by Beef.
And just like that, he's up around in this fourth game. So
Mattius said, "You throw, I throw."
Yeah, Mattius is batting perfect so far. So just kidding.
Just kidding.
There.
Ooh, Beefaroni in full force right now.
Through the wall. Not a great amount of damage, but gonna build some meter here to work with.
Have positive bonus, so playing safe, playing in neutral, but dashes up into the eddy opposed. No meter to make it safe. Ooh, dive kick super. Gonna be able to find its mark. Meaty 2D, Mattius was blocking it. Burst for Mattius. Now hopefully, in the case of Beef wanting to win, he doesn't use his burst here because he can really make use of it in this third round. In fact, he's actually going to take this game with this combo here. Going to go through the wall.
Absolutely.
And we got ourselves a game 5.
Game 5. Beefaroni is just as when we thought that his mental was shattered.
I said it before. I said that he is no stranger to wild comebacks when he was down 2-0.
No character switch, sticking with the Zato. Not seeing a Testament, not seeing the Milia. Which I think is fair. I think
the
Zato can get it done.
Ooh, this is a very great start for Beef. Gets the mix up. And Mattius already just barely above half health. Ooh, gets hit there. Potentially on purpose by the drill there. Kind of messes up Mattius' combo, but the grab! Ooh. Back in the trenches.
Stopped the dust there. Charges for maybe a little bit too long.
Oh my goodness. Beef is dialed in for sure. A little bit of nerfs, drops the combos, but the cross-ups really putting in work here. Mattius not ready for them.
Just like that, Beefaroni on set point.
Absolutely. Ooh.
Missed grab there. Lots of damage.
Oh, that did so much damage. That charge dust wall break does so much.
Okay,
burst immediately. This is Mattias's last chance. Gotta make something work, but unfortunately, you're gonna get hit. Beef has 100 meter. Gonna finish it off with the super. Get the wall break. Whew.
Wow. Impressive set from Beefaroni. And after witnessing that, you now get to take part in that.
Absolutely, I do. So I will go make a drink.
All right.
I will be there in just a couple minutes.
You bet. All right, great set there by both of our contestants. Beefaroni ultimately taking it 3-2, and that putting Beefaroni in a fight for the top, or in the top 3 rather, against Gambles.
I choke so hard.
Welcome back. That was quite the set there.
Yeah, I was playing good, and then I was dropping every opportunity. I was getting the hits to melt him, and then I just wasn't converting properly, and he was mashing out at the right times and just guessing right. Like, I was just guessing wrong every time.
Yeah, it unfortunately it does happen.
But I don't know, that's on me. I really wanted to stick with the Zato because I knew the Zato could do it, but I was dropping everything. I should have switched to Testament at least. Gave Testament a shot.
I think you did quite well. I think, definitely game plan wise, you were on the money. So,
well, that's the thing is, like, I just think I'm more comfortable in that matchup. I think it's probably about the same, level of matchup.
Sure, yeah.
There's not really much advantage for Testament. I just know that matchup better. But it's all good. It happens. Pains of learning a new character.
No, for sure. And, great showing tonight in the bracket, so nothing to be ashamed of.
I mean, I'm pretty happy. I did played most of the tourney. Unfortunately, I had to run into Ashlynn, and that matchup is just it's so hard. I had to change. Those buttons just kill Eddie so fast, and that, like, I think that fireball, that little yo-yo projectile is like 3 frames. So it just goes full screen, and like even if you block, Eddie gets unsummoned, and if Eddie gets hit, or if you get hit, Eddie is killed. So it's just like such a amazing tool in that matchup. What's taking Gamble so long?
I believe he was getting a drink, and now he is on his way. Now, I'm assuming we're going to see Happy Chaos for this one?
I'd imagine. I mean, I think Beef beat Necriotic in a tight set, but I will say that Gambles is a little bit tighter and a bit better with the conversions with HC, so it definitely doesn't seem like a horrible matchup, but Geo definitely has that insane dash to close the gap.
Sure, yeah, for sure.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society, so instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beasts.
Alright, here we go. Losers final.
Yeah.
Wow. Cool.
Giovanna versus Chaos. Duel 1.
I think this music choice is Beef's.
Oh, but yeah.
I think player 1 gets the music choice. I'm not exactly sure how it works, but this definitely seems like a Beef choice of music. And I respect it, honestly. It's a banger. People want to laugh at it, but the drums and the guitar go hard.
But it's not helping Beef out so far. Getting mauled a little bit.
Well, I was just saying before. Ooh, okay, good turnaround.
Lots of meter on Gamble's side here, though. Oh
yeah. Oh, and baits it out. Just doesn't quite get the punish. That was a great burst bait. That could have been the game, honestly, if he got that. What is it? No, I was just gonna say, Happy Chaos has so much freedom with the way he can use his gun that, like, Necriotic does a lot of different styles of combos and block strings than Gambles does, and so that could really throw you off, even though it's technically the same character, you know?
Oh, for sure, yeah. There's lots of room for player interpretation of the character and routes to do tendencies, but
drops it, but just resets with the 5K. All right,
picks it right back up there. Beef not going down without a fight, that's for sure.
I will say Beef coming in pretty hot, and Gambles kind of cold.
Here we go.
Oh yeah, and just eating the throw, and now honestly Gambles the wrong hit in the super and Gambles is pretty much done. Ooh. Gun super, refill the bullets, get the super knockdown. Yep. Safe jump. Oh yeah. I can imagine a white. Ooh, okay, high-low. Charge dust. Ooh. Ooh, and he gets hit by it.
No burst. Oh, there's the burst. Just a sliver. Needs to be careful now. One touch.
Yeah, it doesn't want to get clipped by a 5k. Oh, that's it.
Oh. I think Beefaroni may have committed to a button there prematurely.
Yeah, and I think that's jump heavy slash, the big gun shoot. It's actually has a pretty ridiculous hitbox. That so long as Beef did like anything but like instant 6p before that BRC, I think he was getting hit there. Yeah, but like I said, it's not a horrible matchup, especially like Happy Chaos is pretty squishy and get counter hit on the wrong part of the screen with super and you're pretty much dead.
All right. Gamble's trying to keep Beefaroni contained to his side of the stage there.
Yeah, I mean, I think Beef is playing, like, character-wise, playing solid. I just think what Beef might be struggling with is just matchup, like, what you should be doing against certain stuff.
Sure, yeah.
I was mentioning it before, but Beef was instant air dashing into the scapegoat, the clone, or whatever, and that eats, like, one hit of armor for you. And
I see, right.
So if you IED, you're pretty much in the air getting juggled by a big gun combo that will probably be into super and kill you, you know? So you got to be really careful of what option you choose.
Gamble's just, and it's probably going to pick up the, nope, it couldn't pick up the round there. It's going to get the clone out.
Yeah.
Ooh, the air throw by Beefaroni.
That was very clutch. I think Gambles is actually going for air throw of his own, or air-to-air jab, potentially. Okay, great defense, but then eats the throw, reload. Yeah. Okay, great back throw. Back throw incident.
We're going
burst.
up.
He's got to burst that. He doesn't want to eat that. Yeah, okay, so I think Beef is adjusting really well. The 5k is just super long ranged and super fast, so it seems to be a great option to take out that clone and not put yourself at too much risk.
That is no more burst.
Oh, that is a horrible burst. Super? Yeah, you're dead. That's gonna give you, look at that burst meter though. It was like close to empty, and look how much it gave you.
Yeah, that's one of those that you were talking about with the multi-hits.
Yeah.
Oh, but, 2D. That button is criminal.
Oh yeah, the reward off of it, the low profile, what it whiff punishes and stuff, it's an amazing button.
Yeah, and almost tried to go for it again, but Gamble's wise to it this time.
That's unfortunate. Gambles is very good at using this meter advantage with Happy Chaos. Just abusing the focus super pressure, and then you get Deus X in the safe jump pressure. This might be lights out for... Oh, okay, no safe jump, just running in close slash.
Throw will do it though. Yeah. 2-0 for Gambles now.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
Beefaroni getting close every time, but just not able to, you know, take it home.
Yeah, quite unfortunate. Yeah, Gambles, I mean, just like slightly cleaner with the conversions, you know, like Gambles is almost always getting these like jabs into shoot conversions into wall break or reload the gun pressure in the mix up. Like just has really cleaned up this Happy Chaos.
All right, last potential game here. If Gambles wins this one, he moves on to face Jmac in the grand finals.
Yeah, the rubber match.
Gamble's off to a good start here for sure. Already going through the wall. Picks up the... I thought that was going to be a wall slump for sure. Gamble's picking it up.
Oh, great. You see the backdash beat the 2D and then back in for the combo. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely an answer to that 2D right there. Gamble's likely just able to take his time here. Doesn't really have to commit to anything.
Well, that's not a great option to do because the clone actually does take a little bit of your health.
That's fair, yeah. Burst here for Beefaroni. No meter to go through.
Yeah, like you can see, he's basically putting himself at the magic pixel. Although once you're at the magic pixel, you can just go wild with the clones.
Yeah. But Beefaroni was not having any of that.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're watching this back beef, one thing you may potentially do on clone is you can special cancel when you hit on the clone, so you can maybe do clone into spiral arrow or into roundhouse or just something that's a fast cancel. You can get really tricky with it, but yeah, I think Gambles is okay. This is going to be a good start.
Good defense on the dust, though. My word.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great gamble, but I think Beef has been showing the charge dust a little too often. It seems to be almost every time off that fast RC.
Sure.
Gambles is catching on to it and realizing he'd probably rather eat the low than eat the full charge combo. Okay, great throw reset. Yeah, first save. And then this is potentially... Ooh. Got caught pressing.
No meter on the side of Gambles to really hammer it home. Ooh, that's going to whiff. Yep, that is done. But recovers in time, though.
Very unfortunate. I think Gambles might have panicked a little bit, might have just wanted to do steady aim into super, and that might have killed there, but... this is not a good situation for Beef.
Let's be careful here, though. Super.
Oh. Still
the burst bait. Can he pick this up? Yes.
Yeah, just
most certainly can.
Just got caught with the mid, but yeah, unfortunately, that's just Gambles taking it there. And yeah, just unbelievably clean, you know, getting all those meaties, all those conversions. Few drops here and there, but a great showing for Beef. You know, really coming up and taking a lot of big names at these tourneys. You know, last tourney took out Bandit Keith. This tourney taking out me. You know, really getting himself up in that solid top placing of the top 4, top 3.
Absolutely, yeah, top 3 today. So very, very nicely done. And now for our grand finals, we have Jmac versus Gambles.
Yeah. So, I mean, I kind of already did the rundown on this matchup, but like, you know, weak defensive options for Happy Chaos, but Happy Chaos has some of the most broken stuff in the game and nasty mix-up stuff of his own. So...
Good start here, going through the wall. Not a crazy amount of damage for that whole sequence. Definitely more on the other side here, so...
Yeah, but has the safe jump there. Like, that's the nasty thing about Happy Chaos, is you get the safe jump, and if you get the hit, if he converted there, that would have wall broke into wall break again. It's just another super safe jump set situation, you know?
Sure, sure. But in the meantime, Jmac still one solid conversion away from taking this round, so...
Very solid play by Jmac. Did a backdash on the 2K 2D, so he fell out of the follow-up 2D instead of getting comboed to death, but still just ended up getting clipped. Just like I was talking about, you block the sword and then you run out of it.
Mm-hmm.
So if Jmac is not in your face to hold you down, you can either run forward to ignore the explosion or you can jump out of it. and he has to RPS choose if he's gonna cover you on the ground or cover you in the air.
Jmac with a quick answer back in that second round, though.
Okay, able to get the curse, but does not want to trade with sword throw there. Oh yeah, and the curse basically just ran out, so it was definitely not worth it.
And Campbell's quite frivolous with the clone as well, and it takes health every time, like you said. This is going to be a perfect for the first game. Keep in mind as well that Jmac's on the winner's side, so if Jmac wins this set, he wins the tournament. Gambles wins this set, he simply resets the brackets, then they have to play another set.
Yeah, this is a tough spot. I think, like, I can't say it's a horrible option. The clone is definitely great for stealing your turn, and with Happy Chaos, stealing your turn can like mean wall break into super, into potential set play for the game. But like, if it doesn't work out, you're just chipping away at your health every time.
Alright, and Jmac finding these openings now. Early burst there by Gambles, has to commit to that. And now do his darndest to not let Jmac back in.
Yeah, the clone is good, but I just think Ram is spaced Ram Far Slash. It just like there's almost no risk in hitting the clone and getting it off the screen.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing there as well. Ram just kind of swats it away with that jumping slash or just standing slash there.
Yeah, well, it's very apparent compared to last matchup where, you know, Beefaroni is hitting the clone and then getting hit, where Jmac is hitting the clone and then is in completely safe space to swing again.
Right.
Okay, yeah, dash cancel Rekka, sword throw, reset. Oh, you're eating so much risk here. Okay. Oh yeah, and just full screen runs up. Oh.
First on deck here as well. Let's see if they're going to commit to it. No, Jmac's going to hold on to this.
Oh, no bullets.
The burst is gone for Gambles here, but
he gambled. No pun intended, gambled it all, and unfortunate. Yeah. You just see he just needed one more bullet in that sequence, and he didn't have it, so he whiffed and dropped the combo.
Absolutely. Jmac going up 2-0 there. Unfortunate miss there by Gambles, but such is life.
Yeah, well, the very tough thing about this, like, it's become kind of automated, so it's a bit easier into, like, knockdown to, like, do a focus or reload 2 bullets or whatnot, but it's still 2 meter managements that you have to watch, along with burst and your own meter and your opponent's burst and meter. It is a lot of mental stack to keep in mind.
Yeah, absolutely. Alright, solid start for Gambles here. Gonna commit to the super right away.
Yeah, this reloads the bullets and then it leads into safe jump into potential wall break again. Let's see what the mix is.
Meter back here as well, already at 50 again.
Yeah. Okay, I was just about to say Gambles is really going in with these lows, and so I was expecting that the charge, that tap dust.
Committing to the burst there. Definitely wants to take this round.
Ooh. Yeah, just.
Back will get it there.
Great throw. Yeah, just overdid his focus meter and had to wait for it to come back, but was just able to get the back throw. Oh, no conversion, but let's see what the mix is. Ooh, okay, interrupts the tap dust. Oh yeah, that's gonna be positive bonus. Oh yeah. Oh, no conversion.
Oh
though.
my! Tried to grab back into the burst instead, but decent situation here for Gambles. Gonna go super through the wall.
Yeah. Okay, safe jump. Let's see if Jmac knows it. Let's see if he's gonna YRC or. Okay, it doesn't even do the safe jump.
Oh man, yep. And that means no burst for the next round, which is tournament round for Jmac here.
Yeah, and just so quickly it can. Just such a squishy character. You see the potential of Happy Chaos being able to fight back, but then if you don't convert absolutely every hit, then you just give Jmac the slipperiest ram.
And look at that, just swats the clone away. You're absolutely right. No risk there for Ram.
Well, Ram could do so many special cancel options off that too that... Ooh, okay, great back throw incident. Oh, but that was a great FD. Pushed him just out of range so that dust didn't hit.
A lot of meter to work with here on the side of Gambles as well. Oh, that's it. Nope, can't quite pick it up. Yes, ooh. There you go. Whew. Jmac still in the end picked that up. Maybe a bit of a... Tried to get the curse off maybe, but...
Well, great knowledge from Jmac. Hit the clone, realized it, then instantly went into Rekka's to confirm. Because you can special cancel off the clone. And yeah, it just doesn't seem that very strong in this matchup. Gamble's able to actually get a combo in that round, but it wasn't able to close it out.
All right, congrats to Jmac for taking another one of these. Congrats to everyone else for competing. Thanks for some new folks coming out tonight. A little bit overtime, but that's okay. Hope everyone got quite a few matches on stream here. So, see another couple of great calls here. Matt, Nate, Ashlynn, all great runs tonight. So.
Yeah, definitely some great upsets, some new faces we like to see, some different characters, Bedman, and honestly, yeah, a great turnout. We're missing a couple of the usuals, a couple of the top players. I think they got finals going on right now, but hopefully in the next gear tourney we'll have some more.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that'll be in 2 weeks. Next week will be Street Fighter V, which will be one of the last few ones there, because of course the new game is coming out. So, but yeah, that was another successful Guilty Gear night tonight. I hope everyone had fun. And Matt, any last words?
No, just appreciate y'all coming out. Like, you know, we always joke about worky and obligations, but you know, it is a big commitment of time, and it's always appreciated how many people show up. And yeah, it's a great showing, and I really like the community.
Cool. Could not have said it better myself. And with that, we're out. We're done. Have a good night.
Take care, everyone.